company should have said, we kill you.
Right.
We love killing you. We love when you smoke and kill yourself. And there would never be a lawsuit.
We're telling you outright. I mean, it's up to you.
Well, that's what I always loved. In alcohol, they found out in that industry, they found the more deadly you make it, the better it sells.
Yeah, and they write on the bottle, it could kill you.
Yeah.
Not only do they write that, the government made them do that. They used to advertise it with skull and crossbones on the, like you're going to die if you drink this.
They know you're going to drink anyway, and they don't want to be sued about it. They know you're going to drink.
If something could potentially kill you, it's probably fun to do.
Right.
Well, anyway, I have to go.
Well, good luck.
Yeah,
there goes Robin Quivers.
I feel sorry for you.
I know. I feel sorry for me, too.
Well, I don't know. They don't let... Nah, go ahead. Just go. Just go. Well, Artie and I... In other words, the show's going to go on without you, so you can't jump in. I'm starting to talk. She's jumping in.
She's going to call in from the car.
Right. I'm saying with jury duty, it's like, what the hell? Someone like her, how do you walk away from your job?
If you have a job in the media where you're sort of known, it would seem like you can't do something like that.
Yeah. Next time I get called for jury duty, I'm just going because I realize, what do I care about being here? I'd rather be on a jury. I mean, seriously, they got to pay me here at work.
It's a perfect excuse not to come to work. You're doing your duty. When's the last time did you ever get called?
Yeah, I've had to go down, but you gotta. You just get in the old days, you could write a note to the judge or whoever the hell's in charge of that stuff, and you'd say, listen, I host a radio show, a controversial radio show, and they could basically say, okay, screw off. Right. But now you got to just go down. So, but really, I would like to sit on a jury and see. I've never done that. I think it'd be kind of cool.
If you got a good case, some of the cases are probably boring.
But I'm pretty sure they wouldn't let me ever sit on a jury. But the idea is she's got to go miss work.
I had a friend who got on a divorce case and thought it was going to be boring, but it was unbelievably entertaining, he said.
Really?
They were at each other's throats.
See, because the first thing they ask you when you sit on a jury is, when they put you in the jury pool, they go, can you be honest and fair in your dealings, with a case? Right. If you can't raise your hand, I would raise my hand. And not to be a wise ass, but you know what? I think if I was watching a divorce case, I'm pretty burned up about the divorce laws in this country. And I don't think they're right. I would have to side on I would side with the person who actually goes out and works.
You'd be passionate about it, at least. Yeah.
I would certainly give the woman or the man whoever, sometimes it's a guy not working. I'd give them enough to live on and everything, but I wouldn't make them rich. I wouldn't make them crazy. I wouldn't give them crazy amounts of money if the guy had a lot of money.
No way, me neither.
No. I would be bad. I have definite opinions.
Then there were kids involved too. Then you got to get.
Yeah, I would take care of the kids. I'd take care of my kids.
Yeah.
But even the way they set that up is ludicrous. Seriously.
With what a kid needs, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you lose control over being a parent if you got to set aside a certain amount of money. Because then you say to your kid, well, if you don't do this, I'm not going to buy you that. And they go, yeah, yes, you are.
You have to.
Because you're going to give the money to mommy, and mommy's going to buy it. I'm like, oh, right. Forgot about that.
Oh.
I don't know, man. I got a lot of problems with the way they set up the whole divorce thing.
Oh, it's awful.
Yeah. And I'm all for treating people fairly. But, man, I'd be the wrong dude to sit on that jury.
I bet it encourages people to stay in miserable marriages.
Yep.
We got a problem.
Oh, I know tons of dudes.
Right.
Talking about a guy who makes $35,000 a year, and he gets a pension, like a cop or something.
Yeah.
Then he goes to get a divorce, okay?
You're screwed.
He's screwed. The pension gets attacked. His money gets attacked. He's now living in a basement in some guy's house with a hot plate. And he's risking his life. And the broad he's married to doesn't lift a goddamn finger.
Oh, that's right. That's a true story.
I'm sure there's a million true stories like that.
Really?
And they don't even, and they might not even have kids.
Right.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, that makes you want to strangle.
And the guy probably got married when he was 18 years old. He's a big dummy. And he got into a bad situation. And he's going to have to pay the rest of his life. It's a joke. It's a goddamn joke. Who the hell's making that up?
Getting married at 18 is
Yeah, well, you think you have all the answers. You don't. You don't know squat when you're 18.
My buddy got married when he was 19. He joined the Army, he ran away, and then we all went to the wedding. In hindsight, we should have duct taped him to a chair.
Well, talk about a double whammy. Joined the Army, then got married.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Two wild decisions. You see what's going on now? They can't find people to join the Army. There's a war going on.
Right.
So, like, some dude who's thinking about going into the Army to, get his college and stuff paid for is like, hey, screw that. I'm not going to Iraq. Whew. So they're having a real problem. These guys who were in charge of recruiting people, like an Army recruiter, they're all having nervous breakdowns. They're all being put on medication because they can't meet their quota. They're like, you can't find people to join the Army.
Used to be easy, I guess. I mean, because even poor people don't want to join the Army. That's who they targeted, with
it's
all
over.
The benefits.
Hell no. It's over, Johnny.
It's over, Johnny. It's over.
Eric the actor, you're on the air.
Hello?
You know who Eric sounds like today? The Pope. The Pope tried to make a speech on Easter Sunday.
Yeah, the Pope, that's hilarious.
Well, I feel bad for the dude. I mean, but really...
Well, who made the decision to even have him try to do that?
I think that's his thing. Well, listen to this. This is what the Pope sounded like on Sunday. I'm not making this up. This is what he sounded like. And by the way, yeah, that's the Pope. I swear I'm not making a joke. But Catholic people love it because they love to watch suffering.
Oh, yeah.
This is what it's about. Jesus suffered, now the Pope is suffering, and it's like, all right, the Pope is suffering for us.
Yeah, the Pope's suffering, they could use that to make other people young people feel guilty.
Wouldn't you want to retire at this point?
I think so.
Yeah. Go out, go in the countryside.
Yeah, just relax.
Yeah. Eric, what can I do for you?
Well, I was just calling because the fact that the episode of American Dreams that I'm on is airing this Wednesday night.
All right, everybody watch Eric the actor.
Yeah.
On American Dreams this week. His episode is airing.
Daphne Zanuga.
That's my girlfriend.
She's high in iron.
Yeah, American Dreams.
Have you guys been watching the episode?
No.
Safe to say no. Like the rest of the country, no.
Pretty much everyone in the world isn't watching that, Eric. That's why they had you on.
Yeah, for this conversation we're having right now.
Well, are you guys going to air any of the footage on E?
Yeah, we want E to get bad ratings, too.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I know we shot it, so probably we will.
Well, I know when I mentioned to Mr. Prince that you guys didn't have any plans of showing it, he sounded kind of disappointed.
Yeah. Well, his plan backfired. He figured he'd put you in American Dreams, and then we would just, I guess, spend every day and every minute talking about it.
Right.
Which I think we gave it a lot of attention.
Oh, my God, yeah, an hour that one day.
It's a really great show.
All right.
Hope that
Thank you.
He sticks with it.
All right, Eric, thank you.
Oh, also a couple of weeks ago, it was my birthday.
Oh. Sorry, I missed it. How old are you?
30 now.
30. All right, Eric. Congratulations.
Yes.
Thank you.
Can't believe I missed his birthday.
Yeah, really. I'd also like to throw a shout-out to the guy at the diner.
Okay, Eric, later.
All right.
You want to hear Eric the Midget as gay bondage?
No.
Let me play this for you.
I bet it's more entertaining than your American Dreams episode.
Here's Eric the Midget if he was to star in gay bondage.
Rules are, I'm in charge. You're mine now. Understand that?
Yeah.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have some fun with you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's right. Whose boy are you now, huh?
I'm not answering that question.
That's right. You're my boy, aren't you?
Yeah.
You like that?
Yes.
Huh?
Knock it off.
Yeah, that's the choke on it. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So use your teeth. I said suck my I didn't say chew on it, right?
Yes.
So do it right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think? Eric?
I don't like that at all.
You don't like that. All right, this one. Here's another one. I don't even remember what this is. Eric the Midget Falls. Want to hear Eric the Midget Falls? Eric?
Oh, not really.
Let's listen to it anyway.
I've gotta get this fax out to Jonathan Prince. Get up on this stool here.
All right.
There was not even me.
No, that wasn't you.
Right.
It was an imposter. What is this? Eric the Midget demanding something on his voicemail. I don't even remember what this is.
Those are always good.
All right.
Oh, about the interview, I think.
Hi, this is Eric. I just leaving this message because I want to make a request of what I'd like to have the interview here this week or next, whenever it's going to be, and what I don't want to have in it. Number one, that I don't want to have in it is any toilet humor out of you, Howard. I do not want to hear you ask me any questions like the fact that I met 3 of the female cast members. I do not want to hear you say, ooh, so did you go home and pleasure yourself thinking about them? You know what? I do not want to have them hear you ask me that question. They're going to be listening to this. I want you to take this interview a whole lot more serious than any other phone call you've taken from me in the past. The whole cast and crew, they no longer be calling. They know that, you know, I'm going to be doing this with you. And they're going to be listening. And
He could put anyone to sleep.
Oh, my God. I don't want any toilet humor out of you, Howard.
Eric, who are you to tell me what you want?
I don't know.
Exactly. What's going on with your sex life? Anything?
No.
Have you kissed a girl yet?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. All right. Hey, Eric, I got to go anyway.
I'll be calling back Thursday to check in to see if you guys watch.
All right. We'll check it out.
We have a homework assignment now?
Dominic, you're on the air.
What? Do you really think that a person, first of all, a jury in a divorce case only decides the issue of fault? They don't divide the assets.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, I'm the wrong guy to sit on any jury because I have preconceived notions on everything.
Right. You considered a fair and impartial juror that your personal opinions would affect the determination of the case.
Exactly.
Okay. However,
yeah.
you don't think it's terrible as an example for a police officer's wife after 30 years to get half his pension?
I think that if she works and he works, there's no reason why she has to get attached to his assets.
But she didn't work. She raised
And by the
children.
way, the example I'm giving you isn't necessarily that situation. I'm talking about a guy's married 5 years, The wife does nothing for 5 years, and the guy still got to pay her out.
But she doesn't get half.
Yeah, but she gets a lot. She can get a lot.
I represent as many men as I do women for 35 years, and I think...
You're giving me an example where I would probably say that the woman deserves something. But there's a lot of times they just don't deserve it.
Here's one I hear all the time, Howard. I'm curious your opinion on this. Couples married, they got 2 kids, and the kids are, I don't know, 5 and 4 or whatever, right? They live in a house. Now they're going to get divorced, and the guy can no longer afford to live on his own and pay for that house.
Right.
Do you think that the family should move out, and they have to move to a lesser place because they can't afford it?
But that's not what happens.
Well, because a lot of people think it's disruptive to the kids.
Yeah, well, you know what? But what about the guy? The guy's working his ass off. Now he's got nothing.
I know, it's always weird. You work your ass off to make a home.
You know what, kids? So the kids have to move to a lesser house? So what?
Well,
it's going to be 2 lesser homes because they're going to visit dad and they're going to visit mom.
Well, the answer happens to be that divorce is unfair to the economic poorer because you can't have 2 families live on what one family used to live on.
That's right.
But for somebody who, just as an example, as someone who spent 20, 25 years building a career, and, his future gets better and better. The average man's life improves 30% after divorce, and the wife's life declines 30% after a divorce.
Yeah, but I just see these divorces where a guy, let's say, has a career, and especially in show business, been married 10 years, okay, and they give it, and then all of a sudden the wife goes to attach herself to his future earnings and all this other stuff, and you go, you know what? She got enough money.
I got a question for Dominic because he just drew that fact.
Future earnings. Let her go out and get her ass out of bed and get a job.
If a guy is making a salary, right, and now half of his salary goes to the ex-wife and the kids, how does his life improve?
Well,
I don't know.
I'll give you an example, which is very common in my practice. A man's making $2 million a year.
But that's not the kind of guys we're talking about.
He's got a wife and 2 children. If she gets 300, 400, she's hitting a home run. He goes on and gets $1.6 million, keeps living great, maybe gets a 5-year contract worth $500 million.
You're talking about a guy who makes a lot of money.
Yeah, but Dominic,
I'm talking about a cop who's risking his life every day to take a bullet.
Dominic, apply that to a guy
What if he dies? I'm sorry, Gary. What if he dies?
Apply that to a guy who makes $80,000 a year, $75,000 a year. Now apply that same formula. His life can't be getting better.
No, his life ain't getting better. Dominic's in a dreamland.
But no one's life is getting better. You try to raise 2 children on $40,000 a year, and food.
I'm not talking about kids. Child support is a whole other issue.
No, but excuse me.
No.
Child support. I don't do. My case not usually that level, but $40,000 a year. You can't raise children on child support.
But hold on, Dominic. Let me give you a scenario, which is a very common scenario. Okay.
I can't discuss Mr. Dobati's.
No. Say a guy makes $75,000 a year, right? He's got 2 kids, and the wife's around in her early 30s, and she worked for a while, but now she's not working, and then they get divorced. So the guy pays the child support for the kids.
Right.
Now there comes the alimony part for her, but how come a judge never says, hey, you're 32, you're in good shape, you're physically able, you should go back and do some work?
No, never says it.
First of all, judges do say that. Number 2, it's not that easy to get back into the workforce in today's
Wait, nobody says you got to be the head of Merrill Lynch.
Yeah.
Well,
what about going out and doing some house cleaning?
Oh, I see. Let's see. You want to take this woman who's raised 3 kids.
No, that's not what I said.
Lived in suburbia. The husband's making $120,000. You want to make a housekeeper out of it?
I do. I actually want to make her a housekeeper. Why not? Why is that not dignified? What, to go make some money? All right, goodbye. Not nice. Plenty of you guys working, and it's not so dignified. They're taking crap from their bosses every day.
Something else that happens in show businesses, and I got a buddy going through this, they base the alimony on what the husband made while they were married. And in show business, it fluctuates, So you make a certain amount of money while you were married, and then all of a sudden you're not making that anymore, and you got to pay alimony based on when you were making an insane amount of money.
That happened to, we had a friend that played football, and they based it on what he made while he was playing for a Super Bowl team.
Yeah.
And then he got let go from the team, and he wasn't making that money anymore.
Right.
Hey, that good-looking chick is here.
Yeah, the tall goddess.
Yeah, the tall goddess.
Oh.
She's from Germany or something.
Curious to see
Or
her.
Austria. This is really hot chick we saw, and we weren't going to have her in except she was hot.
That's good.
And then we said, well, she's from Austria. She could play Guess Who's the Jew.
She's very tall.
Is she good-looking?
She's cute. She got a smoking body.
Yeah.
Tall goddess.
Tall goddess. How
Gravity
tall
goddess.
is tall?
I'm going to guess 6'1", 6'2".
Wow. Got the accent?
Yeah.
That's going to be great.
Gravitas.
Hey now.
We got to do that next. We're going to play Guess Who's the Jew next.
I missed that. I can't
Yeah,
wait.
we haven't done that in a long time. I tried making a fart man phone call the other day. I don't know how successful I was. Want to hear a little of that? Fart man calls this. Here's the premise. Fart man is looking for his mother. All right? This is to try to get a little heavy with it.
Right.
So he goes in the phone book and he looks up Mrs. Fartman. But the thing, he comes up to Mrs. Farman. So he thinks it's Mrs. Fartman. It's a good premise. I just don't know.
Hello?
Hello, Mrs. Fartman?
Yeah? Oh, who's this, Doc?
No, but I do have a PhD in sphinctoral methane physiology.
You got the results?
Yes, I do have the results.
Good news.
The DNA tests are conclusive.
No kidding.
And Mrs. Fartman,
Uh-huh.
I am your son.
Huh?
Yes,
I have a son.
and that son is me, Fartman.
What man?
I have come to unite with you and learn your secret powers of gas blasting.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of it. I'm not too familiar with that. No, I'm not in. I'm more into dancing and parties.
Mother,
Huh?
Mother, listen,
It's,
I was abducted from you at birth and taken to planet Uranus.
Uranus.
Yes,
Yeah, I've heard of it.
and I have inherited my flatulent powers through you, Mother.
Uh-huh. And what? Where are you? What are you doing here?
I am here to utilize the powers of my almighty sphincter and obliterate the evil forces of nature.
Oh.
Listen to this, Mother.
If you don't mind, I'd like to go back to sleep.
Please, Mother. Let's combine our gastric greatness
No.
and fight crime together.
No, I don't know about that.
But between the power of my farts and the power of your queefs, we can restore peace to all of America.
No, I'm not into that.
Mommy, blast me a queef.
No. I only try to help people. I don't want to blast anybody.
But a blast of gas is a blast for freedom.
I don't want to blast them. I want to help them.
But you are the mother of Fartman, the
No.
queen of all queefs.
No.
You have given me this gift.
No. So you have different powers from me.
Mommy, together we can combine our colons and crush crime completely.
No. Because my cold is going to stay right here with me.
Join me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, then why don't you just help me out and pull my finger?
No. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the wet winds that shoot through my powerful brown-colored cavern.
Oh, my God, you're out of your mind.
Mommy, please, don't go. No, Mommy. I'm Fartman. Fartman. I know. It was a little weird.
Worked for me.
I don't know. I tried. I thought there was something there.
That woman's hilarious. We got to use her for other stuff.
Yeah, we'll call her back. All right, what do we got to do? All right, let me take the break. Then we'll meet. What were you talking about before, too, we had to do? I don't know. You were talking about something that I said was funny we should talk about on the air. The last break. You were talking about something.
Was it Good Friday and no eating meat? Was that it?
No.
I got to think now.
Did you do the whole Easter thing with your kids?
I don't. I mean, they get an Easter basket, but
No.
but I don't. We don't go to church, and that was it. Sal was telling me he can't believe that I'm not religious because I'm Italian like him.
No.
And
that wasn't it.
I can't remember.
I don't care about that. Yeah, I don't know. Easter kind of like came and went. Nobody was really into it. I can't even believe businesses were closed down on Sunday.
I said I wanted to go return I rented skis. I wanted to go return them. They were closed. They can't do anything.
It's supposed to be the holiest of days.
I thought Christmas was the holiest day.
No, the Catholics, they'll tell you. No, it's Easter. It is.
I went out to dinner with Artie and Robin Saturday night. That was fun.
What a joint that was.
We went to a real fancy restaurant, per se.
My God.
It was really good. Really good. Robin picked up the whole goddamn tab.
Right.
Must have been over $1,000.
Really?
Easy.
Oh, easy. Yeah, absolutely.
You like that fancy kind of food? I can't tell if you're happy or not.
Well, it's all good. It's just that it's such small portions, you can't really dig into one thing. You know?
That's the concept.
No, but they give you enough to where at the end you're full.
Right.
Like, I didn't think I was going to be full, but I was completely full at the end. And, no, and it was all amazing. Like, I don't know if you had, because everybody had different things, but did you have the duck?
No, I didn't. I had all fish.
Oh, man, that tasted unbelievable.
Yeah. It was like a 4-hour meal.
Right.
Robin was there with Mr. X, who was bitching and moaning through the whole meal, wanted to leave.
About what?
Because he doesn't like eating this kind of food, this fancy food.
Well, is it little portions at a time?
Yeah.
Just keep bringing it out?
He doesn't like it. But, okay, you know, Robin was enjoying it, and I was loving it. So, like we would eat something, we'd go, and then he'd go,
He busted an extraordinary... His busting chops at an extraordinary level.
I felt bad for Robin, to be honest with you. I mean, because Robin was having a nice time. I mean, you know, sometimes you just suck it up.
Right. It's not like he eats like that every night.
Right.
Once in a while.
And you know what? It's... You know, it was pretty special.
He was laying into her. Now, one course came by.
But then he kept going, can we leave now? Can we? And I go, hey, are we such bad company?
I know. He wanted to leave.
He wanted to leave. And I went, he goes, no. I just, I'm hungry. I want to go eat. He's a funny guy.
No, he is funny, but he was busting chops, man. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, the whole night.
Right.
So then it becomes about him.
Yeah.
You know. Artie was wearing a suit.
I did.
It looked really weird.
I had the whole...
He was all shaved and wearing a suit.
Robin put the fear of God into me with the dress code.
Yeah.
She gave me a speech.
Did you go out and buy a suit?
No, I have a suit.
Yeah.
I had to get it clean, though.
I've seen him in it before. He wore it to your birthday, like in January. He's got it's a black suit, right?
Yeah, it's a black suit.
Yeah.
And a Valentine's Day party.
And it looked like Artie's girlfriend was wearing something see-through. I couldn't tell, though.
She was wearing a little provocative. She got a little...
Yeah.
That was a brand new dress.
She got a dress for the special dinner?
I know that, too, because I paid for it.
Exactly. Well, I have to thank you also. I had a great meal that you gave me on Saturday night. You gave me a birthday present last year.
Yes.
I went to that place, Spice Market. That was amazing.
It was good, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Took care of Baba Boohai. Yeah, and Robin paid the whole bill.
We also took a tour of the kitchen of that place after and I got to say this, I've never seen a cleaner kitchen in my life.
Yeah. That made me feel good because there's a place that I used to go eat at.
Right.
And I was sitting there, and there was a roach crawling up the wall, and I saw flies, and I just can't go there anymore.
It was extraordinary. It was like as clean as a person's kitchen at home.
Yeah, they scrub it clean, and it was weird, though. We went for a walk back into the kitchen, and then I was, like, congratulating the chefs on a great meal. They don't even crack a smile. They're so goddamn serious. I was just like, are you guys allowed to talk or what?
All serious. And when the presentation of the meal, too, like, they're all looking at each other because they have to wait they'll bring it out with a lid on it. Then before they put the lid, they take the lid off all at the exact same time. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
And they couldn't crack a smile there either. It's like the guards of Buckingham Palace or something.
But it was nice.
Oh, what amazing.
I had a really nice night. We didn't get home till like midnight.
Per se.
Yeah. Started at 8:30. We got, no, I think I got home around 12:30.
Yeah, no, it was a 4-hour event.
4-hour meal.
They didn't even have Jack Daniels to play.
You're kidding.
Who
doesn't have Jack Daniels?
It's a class place. What do they serve?
I had to get Johnny Black.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's great.
It's beautiful.
You don't get Jack Daniels. They don't acknowledge that. Artie was sipping Johnny Black.
The guy gave me a look, too, when I ordered the Jack. He was like, we don't have that.
I'm sorry, sir. Why don't you go to Jersey? And
I'm a little surprised that you don't carry a belt on with you.
Gauche.
Boy, and Artie can drink, man. He just sips that thing all. How many of those did you have?
I probably
4?
had about... This was Johnny Black. You don't get that with water like Jack. You got to get a splash because, it's not... So I had about 6 Johnny Black's with a splash of water.
Right.
And that's they give you a big glass.
Because Artie fades throughout the night.
You should have ordered Johnny Blue if you want to run up. You ever have Johnny Walker Blue?
No.
It's like $50 a glass.
I don't want to be a jerk.
Yeah, I didn't know Robin was paying. Did you?
I kind of figured she would, but, you know.
That would have made the meal that much better if I knew that from the beginning. Oh, well. 69 from the website, howardstern.com.
I'm always afraid to read that. I'm afraid there's going to be an item in there about me or something.
Well, it says here Mike Ganji has been told by his doctor not to eat and drink because he has a fatty liver. Have you ever heard of that?
Eat and drink together?
Like he's got to go. Ganj, what's a fatty liver?
It just means that fat cells get into your liver, and it could cause hardening of the liver.
I never heard of that. You're not that fat.
No, it doesn't matter though. They say just general obesity. It could be from drinking. It could be from rapid weight loss or like a weight loss a lot of times.
Well, we know you don't have that.
Yeah.
But you're not obese.
No, but
it sounds like a pretty severe condition, fatty liver.
My doctor says as long as I lose some weight and probably stop drinking for a little while, it should go away.
Yeah. So have you stopped drinking completely?
Yeah, I haven't had a drink in a couple months, which really sucks.
Wow.
You know?
Imagine, Artie must have that.
Yeah, I'm like, people like Artie, nothing goes wrong.
Right.
Well, I'm waiting for. I'm afraid to go to the doctor because he's going to tell, look, man, get your stuff in order. You got a week.
Yeah, just don't go.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, so my liver's like enlarged.
Okay.
Which is,
I never heard of that before.
That enlarged liver, that is no good. I know that for a fact.
And then I'm reading here, Sal, the stockbroker, had his hands down his own pants and then handed me a cart to play on the air.
Sal, no, me and Richie
That's
Wilson.
vile.
Me and Richie Wilson and me were noticing that Sal has this habit where he puts his hand down his pants, like in the back of his pants, right?
Yeah, and then there's picture evidence of it, too.
He does that all the time. I don't touch him at all.
I don't want Sal handing me anything anymore. That's disgusting. I just don't want it.
The whole office is noticed all the time. Not some of the time. Yeah. All the time. He's got his hands. And then the other thing is, if you notice, when he hands you stuff, Howard, it looks like he's got Parkinson's disease. He's so nervous around you still.
I know, his hand shakes.
His hand shakes.
Yeah, I see that. I don't bring it up because I don't want to embarrass the guy.
Dude, I stand behind there with Artie.
Yeah, me and Richie noticed
that and cringe because his hands go not in his pockets, down behind the jeans.
On his backside.
And then he digs, like he wedges it in to keep it warm or something. Like it's a hand warmer.
Yeah, I don't want Sal touching my carts anymore.
All right.
Have someone else hand them to me. It's vile. I hate that. So this chick who's here, where is Sal? I'm surprised he's not crying.
Yeah, you got to come in to defend that.
But I'll bring the chick in a second, but let's see. Email Monday. Okay. What happened?
Sal's in the bathroom.
Oh. Worse.
Which, by the way, Howard, I just went in. You have to see the bathroom.
And now Jason's taking a bunch of pictures of it. It hasn't been cleaned for like 4 days.
Oh, it looks like a bomb went off. Man.
Apparently, the last cleaning was late Thursday. I guess Good Friday. You know, the office closed at 2.
I bet you it wasn't because I see our garbage pail here in the studio hasn't been emptied as of last week.
Well, I don't think anybody came in on Friday and did anything.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pigsty.
So that bathroom hasn't been cleaned all day Friday, Saturday, Sunday, overnight, and it's disgusting.
Yeah. All right, here, before I get to the email, let me talk about this chick. This girl's name is Lorraine. The only reason we're having her on is there's this famous movie producer, a guy won an Oscar, Robert Evans.
The Godfather, he was part of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like a big deal. He wrote us a letter.
He was the head of Paramount.
She's coming. Oh, whoa. I was explaining the story, but wow. Hey, you're a hot chick. There's no doubt about it, honey.
Man.
Come on, take a seat. Big, tall girl like that. How you doing, honey? I'm really good. Good. Take a seat and relax. You got some killer bod on you.
Jeez.
Yeah. There's a picture of Lorraine on howardstern.com if you want to know what she looks like. What are you, the tall goddess?
Yes, that's what they call me. Lorraine, a.k.a. Tall Goddess.
So, Gary, help me out with the story. So, anyway, we get this letter from Robert Evans, who's the famous movie producer.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't even really know the guy.
Well, it started with a phone call. I got the message that Mr. Evans wanted to speak to me.
Yeah.
And I've read his book and seen the documentary on him. The guy's, sort of a legend. And he used to be married to Ally McGraw and stuff. So
he was the head of Paramount in the early 70s. So he was all those big movies.
Godfather,
Love Story.
I mean, he resurrected the studio, literally single-handedly.
Chinatown.
Right.
Yeah, so he sent us a letter, or first he called
He
you.
started with a call, and, he's got a funny way of talking. Gary, Bob Evans, listen, I met a girl, the most stunning woman ever. So he starts telling me about that she's just absolutely the most beautiful woman in the world, and that I need to speak to her. And then he sort of says, I'm not sleeping with her, but I'd certainly like to be.
Right.
And then he sent me a letter sort of saying the same, and he goes, listen, there's nothing going on with us, but, maybe if I get her on the show, maybe there could be something.
Any chance now you'll sleep with Mr. Evans because he got you on the show?
Mr. Evans is almost 75 years old.
So you will not even give him a shot?
No, I would totally give him a shot. But
you will not sleep with him?
If it's possible, which I do not know at the age of 75, but...
Honey, you're weirding me out here. You got to talk up a little bit. What are you on, coke or what are you on sedatives? What are you on? Are you on anything?
No, I'm just.
Are you nervous or something?
A little bit.
A little bit nervous?
Isn't that normal?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know.
Well, to answer your question, I would probably not sleep with Mr. Evans because of the enormous age difference.
Oh, so the guy doesn't have a shot. He was hoping if he got you on the show, maybe you'd give him a shot.
Gary said he hung the phone up on him.
You hung the phone up on him?
No.
He's a liar.
No, I didn't hang up on him. He's probably the reason you're here.
He told me such a nice story. He told me he called here, and he tried to talk to you, and you hang up. You said, who's there? And he said, Robert Evans.
Oh, no, I know what happened. Our intern hung up on him. Our intern didn't know who he was, and he was acting, he had
to be honest with you, I don't know who he is.
He had a weird voice, and the intern didn't know who he was, and so the intern said, listen, you got to tell me what it's about, and he wouldn't. And the intern said, you're weirding me out, so I'm going to hang up.
Yeah, he talks like a film noir, like a 1940s guy or something.
He does.
So where'd you meet Mr. Evans?
I met him over Andrew Blake, who's a famous porn director.
Yeah.
And Andrew Blake introduced me to him last
Are you in
summer.
porno?
I am. I'm directing porno.
But you're not a porno actress.
I did one movie for Andrew Blake, which is solo and very soft.
Softcore porn?
Well, it's solo, softcore porn, yeah, if you want to have it like that.
What does she mean?
Does solo mean that you're the only one in it?
Yes, in most scenes it's one girl single, and there is some very soft girl-girl, a little bit of kissing,
So you did a girl-girl porno?
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Sort of, or you did it?
Oh, well, yeah.
You were in it?
Yes.
So you met Robert Evans over there?
Andrew Blake introduced me to Robert Evans later. After
He was quite taken with you to the point that he's calling us saying you have to have her on. And we said, well, really, there's no reason for us to have her on. We don't, no one knows who she is. And,
to give you an idea.
No offense.
Howard, to give you an idea how he talks in his letter, there's one sentence. He goes, I finally got to meet with the tall guy this Friday last, and I have to tell you I was taken.
Yeah, he's real into you,
Honey,
sweetie.
you need to do the guy. I mean, he got you on the show. Come on. I mean, there was no way in hell we were putting you on unless Bob Evans called.
Man's a legend.
So we just want to see if the guy can get laid.
It's a little experiment we're doing.
I would say let's check back in about 2 to 3 weeks, then we'll have a result.
I get a feeling it's a no.
Yeah.
Right. Were you from Austria?
Nope, I'm German-British.
German-British. All right, It's time to play Guess Who's the Jew.
Wonderful.
You could... here he is.
Wie geht's Ihnen heute?
There he is.
Lies, lies, all lies.
Kurt Waldheim Jr.,
I never tortured anyone in World War II. The only thing I ever did was work on an experiment where I took Jewish people and I shrunk them down to 2 feet tall.
Why would you do that?
So you could fit more of them in the oven.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
Did it work?
Yes, of course it worked.
Kurt
By the way,
yes.
the Jews in Hollywood, I'd like to roast them all like firewood. I understand, my lovely Shiksa, that you know Robert Evans, the author of The Yid Stays in the Picture.
So you were born in Germany?
I was born in Britain.
She's limey kraut.
Right. You like that.
I like it.
Slimy crowd?
Limey Kraut.
Is this the type of girl that you...
Brunhilde Katharina.
Is this the type of girl that you envisioned in the Third Reich that would be the model?
A master race of whores, yes.
Oh. Well, didn't you want all the girls to be blonde and tall?
Blonde, tall, willowy.
Yes. Now, Lorraine, you only have one name. Is that it? Lorraine?
My name is Lorraine McKnight.
Oh, it is?
That's my real name.
But you're Lorraine
Maybe
the
she's trying to hide.
But you're Lorraine...
Her parents were probably in World War II.
But you're...
Shoving Jews in the ovens.
My
weren't they?
My father, I'm sure, or my father's father slaughtered a lot of Germans on the British side, so...
Your father, your parents, you claim, were on the British side of the war?
My father?
Yes.
And his grandparents...
What about on Mommy's side?
What about on Mommy's side, the German side?
They were German.
They were German.
Trust me, they were shoving Jews into an oven faster than you can say Auschwitz.
Well, Lorraine, you call yourself Lorraine the Tall Goddess, right?
That results from tallgoddess.com, which I opened a few years ago.
Isn't that a little pompous to call yourself the Tall Goddess? I mean, you think
Absolutely.
very highly of yourself.
Absolutely. It's totally pompous and,
But why not play it up?
It's better than blonde goddess or web goddess.
Right.
At least Hollywood.
You did. I'm surprised. I'm surprised you can't pick out the Jews. There's no Jews in Germany. There's hardly any left, right? They were all killed.
There's one in the museum.
Oh, there is.
One in the museum, I believe.
So you really probably never met a lot of Jews.
I met some in Britain and America,
but not in Germany.
But they're pushy,
in Germany,
aren't they?
not very many. No, I have to admit.
What do you hate? What do you hate most about the Jews? Do you have a
The pushiness,
Nothing?
the greediness, the arrogance, the know-it-allness, the uppityness. Big one.
How can I hate something when I don't even know it?
All right. Well, there you go. That's very unusual.
You don't know Benji, but I hate him. But
Andy, you're on the air.
Hey now!
Hey now, Andy. What's happening?
What's up, brother? Hey, listen, is this the tall goddess or a tall guy? Because it sounds like there's something tucked away in there. What's going on?
What do you mean by that?
Listen to the voice. It sounds like Herman Munster with high heels.
Does she sound manly? I think she's...
Oh, my God, Howard, you got to hear it. I wish you could hear it on the speaker. It's terrible.
I think she's trying to sound sexy with that soft voice or something.
Oh, my God, you better grab something and high-pitch it up a little bit.
Lorraine, is that your real voice?
I have no idea how I could speak any different.
It's low.
It is low, but I mean...
I'm a very strong smoker.
Vinny, go ahead.
Yeah, this chick sounds like a guy. Is it a guy?
You're not a guy, right?
You want to check?
Yeah.
Yeah, let him check.
Can I see?
Absolutely.
Let me check. I'm going to check her right now to see if she's a guy. Go ahead, show me. Let me see if you're a guy.
Yes,
Well, I'm sure you don't want to see the girls.
What? Let's see. Oh, no, she's no guy. That's a... She just showed me she's no dude.
Thank you.
So you got a boyfriend?
No.
And you just mess around with dudes and girls. You don't care who.
I do care who, absolutely, but I mess around with both.
And you live.
Does she like fat guys?
You like fat guys at all? Would you ever do a fat guy?
Yes.
You would.
I would do a fat guy.
Yeah. Yeah. She says.
How about a 43-year-old? I'm coming down.
Hook Nose Mike, go ahead.
Come on, Howard, you hook nose, you bastard. Listen, too much babble out of this broad. Get her out of her clothes, Howard.
Hey, what about being naked for us today? Any big deal to that?
Yeah, come on.
What's this S&M thing you're into, too? What's up with that?
I used to work as a dominatrix. That's how I started my career in the adult industry.
You were a dominatrix?
Yes.
And what does that entail? What did you do?
Basically, you dominate men.
Yeah. So what would you do? You get paid. How much do you get paid to dominate a dude?
Usually, this is 1997 to 99, I guess. It was about $500 an hour.
$500 an hour, and what would you do? Would you be naked?
This is in Germany.
I see. Would you be naked when you did this?
No. You usually wear a lot of leather, patent leather, rubber, stuff
You wear
like
rubber.
That. Boots.
Right. See, if I was going to be dominated, I want the chick to be naked, right?
Absolutely,
Yeah. And then you
fair
would,
enough.
So then what would you do to the dudes?
Well, it depends. I mean, there's a bunch of different wishes and
would you bang them?
That no, it's rather Germany's a very serious BDSM country, and there's
what?
A very serious BDSM country. BDSM bondage.
BDSM.
What is
that? Bondage.
Masochism.
Bondage, discipline.
Discipline,
Sadomasochism. All right.
And BDSM, Howard.
BDSM. And a guy would come to you and what? Get naked in front of you?
They always get naked.
Would you command them? Because you don't seem all that verbal. Would you command them to do things?
It depends on some guys like verbalism. Some really don't want to, hear you talk much and really want to have the action more. So it depends. There's a lot of whipping going on, a lot of clinical stuff. Foot
spank
fetish.
them? Would you spank them with your hand?
Oh, yes, very much so.
Would you? And what do you mean foot fetish? Like you put your shoe up and they'd lick it?
Yeah, it has different forms. It's rather, somebody wants to lick your toes, somebody wants to smell your feet, somebody wants to have your dirty socks, someone wants to get trampled.
Someone wants to smell your feet?
Yeah.
So the guy would be tied up and you would stick your foot in his nose and he would smell your foot.
Well, they like to be a footrest.
Did it depress you?
No.
You liked it?
I would say it was very interesting for the 2.5 years I did it. After the 2.5 years, if I would have continued, it would have probably depressed me.
All right. Didn't one guy didn't want you to tie him up to a cross and beat him unconscious?
Oh, yes.
And did you beat him unconscious?
Yes.
Weren't you afraid he could die?
I was afraid he could, get seriously injured. And before he actually went unconscious, he ripped the cross out of the wall, which I never saw from anybody else again, ever.
Wow.
I mean, the entire cross came out of the wall.
Wow. Did you make a lot of money doing this? I mean, if you made $500 an hour, could you knock out $5,000 a day?
It was not that much.
No.
But it was very good payment those days. Yeah.
Right.
Very much so.
Where do you live now? L.A.
Yes.
How do you make your money? Directing these pornos?
No, I have my own personal website, tallgoddess.com.
What do you do on there?
I do nude modeling.
You are nude on there.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Absolutely.
And you do girl on there?
Yes.
Get nude here.
Yeah. Hey, I tell you what. You want to dominate someone and show me how you do that? Sure. Richard Christie said you could tie him up and dominate him.
Anytime.
Really?
Absolutely.
Oh,
hey,
wow.
Richard, come on in here.
Yeah, you'll do it now. We got a guy.
Yeah. We got a guy who's willing.
Just so happens.
Does he have to be naked?
Yes.
He does?
Yes.
Are you going to be naked? Come on.
No.
Yeah, come on, baby.
Well, who wants to see him naked? Look at him.
I want to see you naked.
He asked me.
Why can't you just leave your heels on and be in your panties?
Be naked. We're asking you to be naked.
Take off your dress and do it, all right?
Okay, Howard, this is a compromise. It's all about compromise, right?
Good.
Okay.
All right. Richard,
you leave your clothes on.
Howard.
Yeah.
Can I whip him?
I mean, you're not going to kill him, are you?
No.
No? Hey, Richard.
Yeah.
This is Richard.
Hi, how you doing?
Richard.
He never gets any action, ever.
He'll get it now. Trust me. So, Howard, what can I do with him? I mean, give me some guidance.
Talk to Richard about it.
Richard.
Just as long as you don't break any bones or anything, I'm pretty much up for anything.
Can I whip you?
Yeah.
Spank you?
What, like bare bottom or boxers or?
There's a lot of different spots you could spank. Take off your pants.
Okay.
Start ordering him around. Discuss with him what you want to do.
No.
Now, you're going to be in just your panties and your heels, right? That's going to be hot. That's hot.
Thank God I have panties on.
Now, is he repulsive to you, or do you find him somewhat attractive? Is he? Yeah.
I think he has very nice arms. His shoulders and arms are good.
Yeah.
What about the rest of me?
Drummer.
I haven't seen the rest yet.
What was that, Kurt?
Put it in the dumpster, the rest of you.
All right, so you're going to dominate him. Now, are you going to be verbal during this? You're going to yell at him? Are you going to tell?
No, that's actually not, it's not my personal preference to yell. I don't like yelling that much.
I see, but you are going to hurt him.
I am going to hurt him.
Do you think he'll get aroused during this?
Probably rather not, since he's not into it.
I'll be into it.
He's into it.
Oh, he is? Oh, Howard, you didn't tell me that.
Do some men get aroused during this kind of thing?
Oh, yes.
They do?
If you remember, Richard got aroused
I saw many guys just really getting off just by being spanked, not touching their genitals.
Because you're a beautiful woman, and to be handled by you, and I would imagine...
The pain.
And the pain they get off on.
Yeah.
Wow.
So...
Well, all right. Richard is being...
Others don't get off on pain at all.
Yeah.
There's two things going on. First, Richard is wearing Simpsons boxer shorts. And the second thing is, I think he's pitching a tent, man.
Are you pitching a tent already?
No.
Maybe I'm just big.
If so,
I don't
it
know.
would be a very small tent.
All right, now, are you going to go over there and get in position?
Absolutely.
All right, go ahead. Let me
I
see
was
what you
waiting
do.
for
This
you.
is the Tall Goddess. You can meet Lorraine at tallgoddess.com. She's a very sexy woman. Lorraine, how tall are you? I mean, how old are you? Do you talk about that? 26 years old. And you direct these softcore porn videos or hardcore porn videos.
I direct hardcore porn.
All right, you got your subject over there.
Absolutely.
The dress is coming off. You got some killer bod. What do you weigh?
Huh?
How much you weigh?
Oh, my God. 140 maybe?
140? Well, it's 6'1". That's
Howard,
the right
this
weight.
is Howard. This is all natural.
Yeah, real boobs, and they're very good. All right, take off that dress and let's see what you got.
Okay, so is he going to take his clothes off? Or wasn't that the deal?
He probably wants you to pull him down. Is that right, Richard?
Oh, yeah.
What? What?
Do you want to?
All right, now it's getting a little weird in here.
All I can think of is that after he bought those shorts, Sam Simon got richer.
Yeah. All right, you got a beautiful body there, Lorraine. There's no question about it. Tall goddess. Now, what? Okay, he's tied to the tickle post.
Yes.
That's Richard Christie, who works for us.
Yes.
And you are going to dominate him.
She is a good guest.
She is. You're shaping up to be a good guest. Now, go ahead.
Thank you very much.
Show us how you dominate a man. You were a professional dominatrix.
Well, Howard, I assume you're going to give some guidelines on what you want to see, but, other than that, I'm first of all, very tempted to pull his pants down.
Well, hey, you worked that out with him.
No?
Yeah, that's fine. Do what you want. You're in charge,
wants to be
man.
dominated.
Oh God!
You're in charge. I'm just the subject.
All right, here we go.
When we invaded Poland.
Richard, she's a beautiful woman, certainly.
Oh, she looks great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll hold this
Nice
for you.
and tall, nice
See him get
breath.
excited.
Howard, this
Yeah.
is very serious.
I know. I think. Don't kill the guy.
Can we start with something a little bit less serious?
Use your hand on it.
your hand?
Use your hand.
Oh, my hand. Oh. The guy is experienced.
All right, here we go. All right.
Okay. So, the problem is that actually it would be really
I'm
good
scared.
if I could, spank his bottom.
Oh, you want to spank his
All right. Well, go ahead.
Okay.
If you could, hold on.
You're the dominatrix.
There you go.
Long here. Okay, Richard, move your foot.
You don't have to do that. Just pull his shorts
No,
down.
here, I'll just turn. I can turn.
Yeah, there you go. You don't have to do that.
You can turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I notice you're rubbing him sensuously.
Oh, I like that.
You like that?
He's gonna get all excited.
Usually you
Watch
start
out, Doug.
warming up the flesh a bit, right? So
Yeah.
you use your hand.
Now, I can see why a guy would like this, Lorraine, because you're rubbing his buttocks sensuously.
Ow.
Well, you start
She's
warming
strong.
up,
Ah.
Does that really hurt?
Yeah. Ah. That hurts like hell.
Now, you're rubbing his belly. Wait. Shh. What did you whisper to him? I missed it.
I said it won't hurt that much.
All right.
Ooh.
Are you getting turned on at all?
I like the rubbing part, but the spanking part is really painful. Ah.
He's starting to get red, Howard.
Man.
Starting to get red.
Now,
Ow! It's getting tender back there. Easy.
Howard, you know what might make that feel better? Some cooking oil. Here you go. Spray him down a little bit.
now, Lorraine, let her do her thing.
Brought in something else.
I'm so sorry.
Why are you spraying him with cooking oil?
Uh-oh.
That's gay.
Oh.
That was fun.
Now, Lorraine, don't you ever make your subject feel good because he's being a good sport?
Yeah, can you kind of rub that for a little bit now? Because it's really hurting.
Did you get a rub that?
Can we
Be gentle for a minute. Yeah, there you go. There we go.
Oh my God!
We're going to pull these up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're going to use the other thing.
Uh-oh. What
other thing? Yeah.
Oh,
What is this thing that you speak of?
This.
Oh.
The red
Richard,
towel.
you had enough?
No,
I'll keep going. I'll be a good sport.
I can pull them back down again.
I like the way you asked Richard if she had it up, and she says no.
Very nice.
See, it's not as bad when I have my underwear on. Ow.
That's how we're going to use that.
She's strong, huh?
She is, yeah. Do you work out or what?
What we usually do too is
Go ahead, do it.
What we usually do is we also do a lot of nipple torture.
All right. What's that all about? Let's see that.
You can also do that. You can do that with your fingers.
Yeah.
With your fingernail.
Want a cigarette?
How's that feel?
That's not too bad.
And you can also.
What's this
side.
also?
Yeah.
Go ahead, do whatever you want. You're the dominatrix.
You can also do that.
Oh my God! This is great.
Oh.
With your teeth.
Yeah.
She bit your nipple?
Yeah.
Huh?
See the lipstick?
She surprises me. It's like right when she's getting ready, when it's real nice, it's like, ooh.
Hey, looks like you're getting aroused, dude.
Oh no!
Are you?
Very long.
This is cool, yeah.
Easy. No. Don't hurt the guy too bad.
I gotta close my eyes. This is scary.
Whipped cream might make it feel better. Whipped cream.
Whoa, that's a good idea.
She's spraying whipped cream on his ass.
That sounds gay.
Don't whack him too hard with that thing. That's my man over there. You're gonna kill him. You sure you want to get whacked with that thing?
Yeah.
You do?
I'll try it.
All right.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna refrain from spraying it in the front.
All right.
Thank you.
Hey, do what you want, huh?
I think he wants that.
Splash, okay?
Okay. Oh, no.
Not too bad.
Oh, no.
Easy.
Oh, no.
Come on, that hurts.
Whoa.
All right, that's it.
You know what, though? That actually wasn't as bad as the hand, though.
Oh, you'll see. That was the beginning. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's a warm-up.
Oh.
You're worried, Howard?
Ooh. Ah! Oh, that's it. That's
all I can
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's it.
Thank you.
That's it.
Oh, there you go.
Whoa.
Aren't you going to spray a little whipped cream on his front? Aren't you going to spray a little? He was really good. Why don't you spray some whipped cream on his front?
You're not going to ask me that
Thanks,
twice.
Howard.
All right, here we go.
Oh, no. You want to see it?
Well, I don't care. Do whatever you have to do to him. The guy he wants some kind of reward.
Are you out of whipped cream? There you go.
What the hell is going on?
Whoa.
You guys want to see that dripping down here?
No.
So what are you doing down there? Let's see what's going
That
on.
looks wild. Show them if you want. Oh, there you go.
All right. Well, anyway, Lorraine, there we have an example of S&M.
Well,
She knows what she's doing.
Yes.
Yes. Well, to purchase Lorraine's film, The Super Diva's Diary, and what goes on in that? Just girls making out with other girls?
No, it's basically a new concept in adult entertainment. It's strong women using men for sex.
Oh, well, what do you mean like that? Oh, all right. We can't
Very
say
aggressive.
Can you say that on the radio in Germany?
that. Not here, you can't. All right. And you can check her out at tallgoddess.com. Thanks for the demo on Richard.
Oh, no
Yeah,
problem.
thanks. That was fun.
He liked it a lot. And we'll be back right after these words.
To hang out in libraries and stand around staring at people. If there's a Stern Show related event, you can be sure he'll be there. You can also be sure that he'll never leave. And you can probably be sure that he's going to follow you home. Ronnie the limo driver says that he discovered him, although he came to us through the internship, so go figure. We all know it was the Tourette's that truly made him famous. Please join me in welcoming a man who sent many, many emails asking to be on Fine Time and who will most likely spit all over me and the camera lens. Ladies and gentlemen, Medicated Pete. What's up, Pete?
Rachel.
Hi.
What's going on?
How are you doing today?
How you doing?
Good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm just hanging out. What's going on?
I'm liking the new highlights you're rocking.
I love it myself. You know?
Yeah. You're styling.
Did it for the spring, summer thing, you know?
Okay.
So.
He takes it up a notch for Fine Time. I appreciate that. I brought you snacks today. So take your pick.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Well, you should enjoy Cupcake Wednesday with us. What would you like?
I don't know. You know, I think I kind of like this.
Go for it. Grab it.
Yeah.
You can have a snack while we're working.
Really?
Yep.
Oh man.
Go ahead.
I don't. I'm not so sure.
I think it's going to be delicious.
I'm feeling. I don't know. I'm feeling I should eat this thing. I don't know.
I think it'll help you relax. First question is from.
Right, thanks.
At Scott Gruenwald. Scott asked, "Take us through a day in the life of Medicated Pete."
A day in the life. A day in the life will be getting up in the morning.
Yeah.
Taking a shower.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Selecting my clothing for the day.
Yep. Did a good job.
Usually,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. You know. Bypass breakfast. I'm only eating one meal a day. It seems because I'm constantly on the go.
That's why I got you a cupcake. Keep going.
Rachel, this is beautiful.
Go ahead. What else do you do?
Oh, damn, that's good.
I'm glad you like it.
Damn.
What? So you get your clothes and then do you go anywhere? You stay home all day?
Select my clothing throughout the day. As you can tell.
Yep, I saw the clothes.
Beautifully dressed.
No, you did great with that.
Oh. Very nice icing, by the way.
That's good. I wanted you to get the bite to eat, the one meal a day
Beautiful,
thing.
beautiful.
Good. Do you go anywhere?
However,
yeah.
Well, and then after the shower
and the clothes selection,
dressing of the clothes and all that.
Yeah.
I will go on the internet and look at pornography all day. So.
You're busy.
Yeah,
You're a busy guy.
I'm basically a busy man.
That's what keeps you from having food breaks. You got to use a lot of porn time.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm. Next question is from Louis G.
Unbelievable.
Louis asks, do you still go to the library every day? And if you don't, where is the new hangout?
The hangout is still the library. I'm still doing the library. It seems to be the thing to do.
Yeah. You read a lot when you're there or no?
Basically, I'm at the library staring at people, and it seems to freak them out to a point where it's like, what are you doing? You know, what are you doing here? Like staring, you know. So basically, the staring is over with, and I'll just go and make believe I'm working or doing something, grabbing a magazine or something.
Okay.
And, you know, looking through the magazine, basically.
It's a busy day.
Yeah, I tell you.
At Trey Stink asks, do you like Robin's or Rachel's boobs more?
That is a tough one, you know.
It's a challenging question.
Because I'm very much a boob man.
Yeah. So, what's your expert opinion?
I love the boobies, you know.
Sure.
Love the boobies, you know.
He loves the boobies.
I mean, it's just a fascination of mine.
Okay.
Staring at breasts, and I get such a joy and a rush from staring at boobies. So to answer your question, I'll have to say Rachel's, because I don't know, it's just fascination. Fascination.
I am so flattered right now. Question from Brian S. What's your favorite experience you've had with the show?
I have to say my favorite experience has been pissing Ronnie the Limmerdocker off to the extent where it's very enjoyable.
Do you have a favorite pissing Ronnie off memory?
I remember going to the staff bathroom and putting like a garbage can or something in the way of the door, and he came out of the door, and boom, there's the garbage can there, and then he was really pissed off. You're an asshole. What are you doing?
You laughing at?
So that was a pretty cool moment, actually.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Question. Said that. Angela V asks, be honest, when you were an intern, what staff member was a to you and who was the nicest?
I don't know. I don't have a per se. Everybody has been very cordial and nice.
Give me your most favorite, least favorite. Maybe we won't even call him a who's been the best and the worst.
I don't know. The best probably has been Ronnie, because he's been such a cool guy.
Yeah.
Well, tell Gary you're going to be my intern. It's okay with me. We'll see how long you last.
I think they'll give me a trial run.
Go
you
tell
know.
Gary.
You guys get along pretty well.
Dude.
Yeah, man. I mean,
come back,
you know.
First day back, you can be my intern. All right?
I would love that. And I don't know. I might have to add my own in there for a minute.
Okay.
The funniest would be Jim McClure, probably.
He's a funny guy.
He's a funny guy, just because of his face, his looks, you know, everything about the guy.
He's just funny looking.
He's just a real peculiar looking dude, and it's just like, holy shit. You know, here he is. You know, it's like.
So in like a Chippendales contest,
very fun.
He's going down. You're the winner.
Yeah.
No, I got that. So you didn't have a least favorite here at the show?
I have not had a least favorite. I don't like to judge like that. You know.
Yeah.
I like to keep it like an even playing field.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So just have fun. Just have a good time. You know.
Awesome. Jared S. asks, have you ever wandered off and found yourself lost?
Every day, actually, yeah. Yeah, that happens every day. Every day I find myself lost.
How do you get home?
I have to ask people for directions, and you know, I mean, it just sort of happens that way, you know?
Yeah, that's a good way to meet people.
Yeah.
Dave,
you getting sprinkles all over you?
Well, I got a little bit of a shower just now.
You like it?
I kind of do. Dave O asks, people have said you.
God,
this
you're
is.
gorgeous.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're a looker yourself, Pete. This is ironic. Dave O asks, people have said you spit a lot when you eat. I'm seeing that. What was the most embarrassing situation during a meal?
Well, probably when all my food came out of my mouth. Probably.
What happened? When was that?
Just not paying attention, you know, and just sort of like having projectiles, you know, come out of my mouth. It's just like, whoa, you know, like crazy. Like it's crazy.
But you've learned from that. You're getting better with it, you think, or?
I've actually learned how to do things like correctly and like the right way, you know.
Yeah.
I just have learned from past mistakes.
That's how you grow.
You know, that's how you grow as a human being.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, you know, eating and learning. You know, that's usually how it goes. You know.
Good point. Next questions.
We're having an
I'm sorry.
in-depth
I got the giggles. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Yeah,
No, you're giving me a lot of good stuff.
Absolutely.
Question. Sorry.
You okay?
I am. You choked me up a little.
Some water or something?
No, I'm good. Question from Joe. Joe asks.
All right, Joe.
Were you shocked that you got aroused while being teased and electrocuted? And how did that feel?
That felt absolutely amazing.
Did you expect you were going to get aroused?
I did actually. It was such an amazing experience.
Describe it for me. What did it feel like?
Well, hold on. I'm, these shocks on my ass. Such an amazing like sensation feeling, you know.
Oh, that's fucking insane!
I mean, it's crazy. You have to experience it to actually get the full.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
Get the full-on effect.
It's fucking hot! Damn, yeah, it is.
Because it's just absolutely amazing.
Have you tried to replicate that at home on your own?
In my spare time, yes. I've tried to do it, but it doesn't work because you need that chick who will be that person.
Oh yeah.
To actually
to electrocute your ass.
Administer the electrocution. Yeah. Yeah.
Good point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Question from Wes Clay S. He asks: F, marry, kill. Rachel Fine, Beth O, Robin Quivers.
Ooh.
It's a tough one.
That is a tough one. I don't know. I probably would have to say I'd F Rachel Fine.
Thank you, sir.
Because of her just spectacular beauty right here. I mean, look at this.
Thank you.
Kill. I would have to kill Robin Quivers.
Why's that?
I don't know. It's just something about her just would make me want to do that. And obviously would marry Beth O.
She's beautiful
because she's such a sweet.
She is
woman. Like a seemingly like a caring woman. So,
absolutely.
So I would definitely have to do those three. So.
All right. You got a plan.
Yeah.
A lot of people wrote in asking for you to do some impressions. So I'd like to take this opportunity. Let's see what you got. Can you do a little like George Takei for us?
Oh my.
That's good.
How are you, Rachel?
Oh, look at you.
You're looking mighty fine today.
Impressive. How about Ronnie? Give me Ronnie.
Oh, what the fuck is this shit all about here? What's going on here? Rachel, you look great. You look amazing. You look amazing.
Thank you. Next one's Gary. Give me Gary.
Boss, I don't understand this fun time. Boss, what's going on? In other words, I don't get why he's here. In other words, I don't understand. I don't understand this.
Oh, it's really good. Beetlejuice.
I don't think I can do Beetlejuice.
What other impressions you got in your back pocket? Who can you do? Any famous actors?
Off the top of my head, I don't have anything.
Any other show members that you can do impressions of?
Probably Scott the engineer.
Let's see it. All right.
If I just hold my nose, just get that kind of effect,
Go for it.
I mean, come on, hey, that's kind of shit. That's kind of shit. When you say so, I don't know. Hey, Rachel, you look beautiful. You look amazing.
That was fantastic. And just to take us out, and before I even go there, I want to thank everyone for the questions they sent in. This is a really special episode of Fine Time. Please keep sending your questions. You can tweet them, you can Facebook them, you can
Great
send
occasion.
them via email. Pardon?
Great occasion.
Great occasion.
Yeah.
Even send video submissions. And remember that this is your show, so do not screw it up. Until next time, I had a fine time, but it will be all the more fine if I can get a little beatbox from Pete. Get ready. Yeah.
Little beatbox?
Yeah. What do you got?
All right. I'll show you what I got.
Okay.
Got to get into it a little bit.
Get into it.
Got to get into the rhythm. Got to get into the rhythm.
Okay.
Yeah!
Amazing.
That's what I'm talking about.
This guy.
Is that good stuff for one?
It was, or what?
You are hot, by the way.
Thank you.
I mean,
Thanks.
amazing.
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You don't even seem to understand the show. You just ruin everything. You got to be funny in here. I can't wait for you guys to see this on Howard TV.
Daily shows, classics, and exclusive behind-the-scenes access.
Well, that's going to be on Howard TV.
The funniest, sexiest, most star-studded network on TV is Howard TV On Demand.
Hey Stern fans, welcome to Fine Time, the show where you, the fans, get the opportunity to ask questions and interact with your favorite Stern Show staffers, whack packers, and celebrity superfans. I'm your host, Rachel Fine. Now, my guest today is a former intern who spent more time wandering these halls here at Sirius and diddling a pencil than he did doing any actual work. He likes to hang out in libraries and stand around staring at people. If there's a Stern Show related event, you can be sure he'll be there. You can also be sure that he'll never leave. And you can probably be sure that he's going to follow you home. Ronnie the limo driver says that he discovered him, although he came to us through the internship, so go figure. We all know it was the Tourette's that truly made him famous. Please join me in welcoming a man who sent many, many emails asking to be on Fine Time and who will most likely spit all over me and the camera lens. Ladies and gentlemen, Medicated Pete. What's up, Pete?
Rachel.
Hi.
What's going on?
How are you doing today?
How you doing?
Good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm just hanging out. What's going on?
I'm liking the new highlights you're rocking.
I love it myself. You know?
Yeah. You're styling.
Did it for the spring, summer thing, you know?
Okay.
So.
He takes it up a notch for Fine Time. I appreciate that. I brought you snacks today. So take your pick.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Well, you should enjoy Cupcake Wednesday with us. What would you like?
I don't know. You know, I think I kind of like this.
Go for it. Grab it.
Yeah.
You can have a snack while we're working.
Really?
Yep.
Oh man.
Go ahead.
I'm not so sure here.
I think it's going to be delicious.
I'm feeling. I don't know. I'm feeling I should eat this thing. I don't know.
I think it'll help you relax. First question is from.
Right, thanks.
At Scott Gruenwald. Scott asks, take us through a day in the life of Medicated Pete.
A day in the life? A day in the life will be getting up in the morning.
Yeah.
Taking a shower.
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Selecting my clothing for the day.
Yep. Did a good job.
Usually,
yeah.
I'm okay with that. You know. Bypass breakfast. I'm only eating one meal a day, it seems, because I'm constantly on the go.
That's why I got you a cupcake. Keep going.
Rachel, this is beautiful.
Go ahead. What else do you do?
Oh, damn, that's good.
I'm glad you like it.
Damn.
So you get your clothes and then do you go anywhere? You stay home all day?
Select my clothing throughout the day. As you can tell.
Yep, I saw the clothes.
Beautifully dressed.
No, you did great with that.
Yeah. very nice icing, by the way.
That's good. I wanted you to get the bite to eat, the one meal a day
Beautiful,
thing.
beautiful.
Good. Do you go anywhere? during
However,
yeah.
Well, and then after the shower and
the clothes selection,
dressing of the clothes and all that shit,
Yep.
I will go on the internet and look at pornography all day. So
you're busy.
Yeah,
You're a busy guy.
I'm basically a busy man.
That's what keeps you from having food breaks. You got to eat a lot of porn time.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question is from Louis G.
Unbelievable.
Louis asks, do you still go to the library every day? And if you don't, where is the new hangout?
The hangout is still the library. I'm still doing the library. It seems to be the thing to do.
Yeah. You read a lot when you're there or no?
Basically, I'm at the library staring at people, and it seems to freak them out to a point where it's like, what are you doing? You know, what are you doing here? Like staring, you know. So basically, the staring is over with, and I'll just go and make believe I'm working or doing something, grabbing a magazine or something.
Okay.
And you know, looking through the magazine, basically.
It's a busy day.
Yeah, I tell you.
At Trey Stink asks, do you like Robin's or Rachel's boobs more?
That is a tough one, you know.
It's a challenging question.
Because I'm very much a boob man.
Yeah. So what's your expert opinion?
I love the boobies, you know.
Sure.
Love the boobies, you know.
He loves the boobies.
I mean, it's just a fascination of mine.
Okay.
Staring at breasts, and I get such a joy and a rush from staring at boobies. So to answer your question, I'll have to say Rachel's, because I don't know, it's just fascination. Fascination.
I am so flattered right now. Question from Brian S. What's your favorite experience you've had with the show?
I have to say my favorite experience has been pissing Ronnie the Limmenbacher off to the extent where it's very enjoyable.
Do you have a favorite pissing Ronnie off memory?
I remember going to the staff bathroom and putting like a garbage can or something in the way of the door, and he came out of the door, and boom, there's the garbage can there, and then he was really pissed off. Your asshole, what are you doing?
The fuck are you laughing at?
So that was a pretty cool moment, actually.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Question from I've always said that. Angela V asks, be honest, when you were an intern, what staff member was a dick to you and who was the nicest?
I don't know. I don't have a dick per se. Everybody has been very cordial and nice.
Give me your most favorite, least favorite. Maybe we won't even call him a dick. Who's been the best and the worst?
I don't know. The best probably has been Ronnie, because he's been such a cool guy.
Yeah.
Well, tell Gary you're going to be my intern. It's okay with me. We'll see how long you last.
I think they'll give me a trial run. You know.
Gary.
You guys get along pretty well.
Yeah, man. I mean,
back,
you know.
Stay back. You can be my intern.
I'd love that. And I don't know. I might have to add my own in there for a minute.
Okay.
The funniest would be Jim McClure, probably.
He's a funny guy.
He's a funny guy, just because of his face, his looks, you know, everything about the guy.
He's just funny looking.
He's just a real peculiar looking dude, and it's just like, holy shit, you know, here he is. You know, it's like.
So in like a Chippendales contest,
very fun.
He's going down. You're the winner.
Yeah.
No, I got that. So you didn't have a least favorite here at the show?
I have not had a least favorite. I don't like to judge like that, you know.
Yeah,
I like to keep it like an even playing field, you know. So just have fun, just have a good time, you know.
Awesome. Jared S asks, have you ever wandered off and found yourself lost?
Every day, actually. Yeah. That happens every day. Every day I find myself lost.
How do you get home?
I have to ask people for directions, and you know, I mean, it just sort of happens that way, you know.
Yeah, that's a good way to meet people.
Yeah.
Dave,
you're getting sprinkles all over you.
Well, I got a little bit of a shower just now.
You like it?
But I kind of do. Dave O asks, people have said you.
God,
this
you're
is.
gorgeous.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're a looker yourself, Pete. This is ironic. Dave O asks, people have said you spit a lot when you eat. I'm seeing that. What was the most embarrassing situation during a meal?
Well, probably when all my food came out of my mouth. Probably.
What happened? When was that?
Just not paying attention, you know, and just sort of like having projectiles, you know, come out of my mouth. It's just like, wow, you know, like crazy. Like it's crazy.
But you've learned from that. You're getting better with it, you think, or?
I've actually learned how to do things like correctly and like the right way, you know.
Yeah.
I've learned from past mistakes.
That's how you grow.
You know, that's how you grow as a human being.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, you know, eating and learning. You know, that's usually how it goes. You know.
Good point. Next questions.
We're having an
I'm sorry. I got the giggles. I don't know what's wrong with me. No, you're giving me a lot of good stuff.
Absolutely.
Question. Sorry.
You okay?
I am. You choked me up a little.
Some water or something?
No, I'm good. Question from Joe. Joe asks.
All right, Joe.
Were you shocked that you got aroused while being teased and electrocuted? And how did that feel?
That felt absolutely amazing.
Did you expect you were going to get aroused?
I did actually. It was such an amazing experience.
Describe it for me. What did it feel like?
Well, hold on. I'm, you know, these shocks on my ass. Such an amazing like sensation feeling, you know. Ah, that's fucking insane. I mean, it's crazy. You have to experience it to actually get the full.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
Get the full-on effect.
His cock is hard.
Damn, yeah, it is. Because it's just absolutely amazing.
Have you tried to replicate that at home on your own?
In my spare time, yes. I mean, I've tried to do it, but it doesn't work because you need that chick who will be that person.
Oh yeah.
To actually
to electrocute your ass.
administer the electrocution. Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
Question from Wes Clay S. He asks, F, marry, kill, Rachel Fine, Beth O, Robin Quivers.
Ooh.
It's a tough one.
That is a tough one. I don't know. I probably would have to say I'd F Rachel Fine.
Thank you, sir.
Because of her just spectacular beauty right here. I mean, look at this.
Thank you.
Kill. I would have to kill Robin Quivers.
Why's that?
I don't know. It's just something about her just would make me want to do that. And obviously would marry Beth O.
She's beautiful
because she's such a sweet.
She is
woman. Like a seemingly like a caring woman. So,
absolutely.
So I would definitely have to do those three. So.
All right. You got a plan.
Yeah.
A lot of people wrote in asking for you to do some impressions. So I'd like to take this opportunity. Let's see what you got. Can you do a little like George Takei for us?
Oh my.
That's good.
How are you, Rachel?
Oh, look at you.
You're looking mighty fine today.
Impressive. How about Ronnie? Give me Ronnie.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck is this shit all about here? What's going on here? Rachel, you look great. You look amazing. You look amazing.
Thank you. Next one's Gary. Give me Gary.
Boss. I don't understand this fun time shit, boss. What's going on? In other words, I don't get why he's here. In other words, I don't understand. I don't understand this.
Oh, it's really good. Beetlejuice.
I don't think I can do Beetlejuice.
What other impressions you got in your back pocket? Who can you do? Any famous actors?
Off the top of my head, I don't have anything.
Any other show members that you can do impressions of?
Probably Scott the engineer.
Let's see it. All right.
If I just hold my nose, just get that kind of effect,
Go for it.
I mean, come on, that's kind of shitty. That's kind of shitty. When you say so, I don't know. Hey, Rachel, you look beautiful. You look amazing.
That was fantastic. And just to take us out, and before I even go there, I want to thank everyone for the questions they sent in. This is a really special episode of Fine Time. Please keep sending your questions. You can tweet them, you can Facebook them, you can send them via email. Pardon?
Great occasion.
Great occasion.
Yeah.
Even send video submissions. And remember that this is your show, so do not screw it up. Until next time, I had a fine time, but it will be all the more fine if I can get a little beatbox from Pete. Get ready. Yeah.
Little beatbox?
Yeah. What do you got?
All right. I'll show you what I got.
Okay.
Gotta get into it a little bit.
Get into it.
Gotta get into the rhythm. Gotta get into the rhythm.
Okay. Amazing.
That's what I'm talking about.
This guy.
It's like good stuff for one.
It was, or what?
You are hot, by the way.
Thank you.
I mean, amazing.
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hello, I'm JD. On Monday's wrap-up show, I came in and talked about the lovely, gorgeous Jenny McCarthy, who I was in love with before, but after she admitted to liking to choke on cock, I just fell head over heels. So I came in and talked about that, and then later on, Sal Governale came in and talked about his new chompers. So there you go.
Let's talk about Jenny McCarthy because she looked fantastic today, and I think the person who really was the most gaga over it used to be Gary. Gary has admitted Jenny McCarthy, he's a big fan. That was his free pass, and he really dug her. But I think that was eclipsed by JD today, who was in love with Jenny McCarthy and got to go in at the end of the interview and totally fumbled it and then told Benji he loved him, which I did not know where that came from, Ted. So we'll talk to JD about him meeting Jenny. But when Jenny said why she hadn't come in for a number of years, she said it was autism and she was sort of depressed and dealing with the issues and this and that. And Howard went back at her a couple times and she stuck to her guns, because one thing Jenny does say is that she's not going to lie and she'll answer practically any question, which she did about, her blowjob research, her 3-hour orgasms, her using the calendar method for birth control, which I think is insane. God bless her. And now she's moved on to a better place with Jim and Oprah sort of out of her life. And now joining us on the wrap-up show is Jenny McCarthy's biggest fan, who within, I would say...
I don't know if I'm her biggest, but...
today you were.
Well, yeah, today, listen.
15 seconds into the interview, JD was hooked. I mean, and then when you went in
15 seconds in, she goes, I love choking on cock. I mean, how can that not be that's like magic to a guy's ears.
Yeah, especially because now I have it as a drop. But,
especially from a hot chick.
But you were above and beyond. Then when you went in there to talk to her, you told Benji that you loved him? What happened there?
I don't know. No, I didn't. I didn't know what to say. She was looking at Howard. I don't think she turned over to me once, by the way.
You didn't get the time of day?
She said
that Twitter fame didn't work in your favor?
She was locked in on Howard, and I was just like, all right, I'm just going to get out of here. I love you, Jenny. For some reason, B came out. I don't know. But it's not Benji.
What about her gets you going so much? I mean, there's a lot of women who pass through these doors, but I've never seen you react quite like that.
Well, she is a beautiful woman. And, a lot of these ladies, they want to be sort of, ladylike and not sort of, they want to hide the dirty side, behind them, or, they don't want to vocalize it.
How do you know they're all dirty?
Hold on, that's a whole other conversation. But she was like up front with, she loves sex and she loves to be a dirty girl. So there you go.
You love the way she talked,
of course. Who doesn't love? It's Jenny McCarthy talking dirty. What is there not to like about that?
She was like Jack Black at Tropic Thunder. I want to lick the balls.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
Do you think he's surpassed you in terms of digging Jenny McCarthy?
Absolutely, because I was digging her, but I was trying to, and the best part
Gary
is
has to be a professional, and he's married. I have no limitations.
That's true. But usually, this is how I know JD was really into her. Usually, when you throw a guy under the bus, he goes, "Oh, that's bullshit." The bullshit. He comes in. Yeah, I want to tell you, you're fucking hot.
Well, yeah. But that damn Brian Urlacher's got to be in the way.
Do you think Jenny would bang Howard literally this afternoon if he wanted it?
Absolutely.
And it's always been that way. She's always been pretty into him.
You mean if she wasn't with it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if they were both single, she'd totally bang him this afternoon. She's definitely attracted to him. There's something going on between them, and she's sort of, I don't know how quickly can Howard get a blood test.
Yeah, right. Do you think Howard regrets not banging her during his single time?
I'd say that if there's a top 5 list, it's her and Jillian Barberie would be the 2 top ones, and I don't know how to fill in the rest.
Who's wilder, you think, Jillian Barberie or Jenny McCarthy?
Got to know your head? I got to think about that one.
Well, that total fits with Jillian.
That was
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you think, JD? Give me your assessment, because I know you love both of them.
I don't know, but man, that would be a competition to watch. I'll tell you that.
I guess I think that Jenny's probably a little wilder because she was naked in magazines. But I think Jillian would be naked in Playboy if Fox would let her. So I don't know. It's a tough call.
Jillian seems to me like she sincerely loves sex more than Jenny. I can't tell with Jenny, this is just my thing, how much she's just having fun with the reaction of people saying it.
No, I mean, she's been on the show before. I think she's being pretty genuine.
Doesn't matter. Son of hot.
John, you're on the wrap-up show.
Good morning, fellas. How you doing?
Good.
I hope you hear me all right. I'm on my cell phone there.
No, I can hear you fine. What's your question?
My only disappointment is after Jenny talked about how sexual she was, they should have got her on the Simeon.
The Sibian, you mean?
No, an actual monkey.
Oh, I'm telling you what, the way she was talking about having a long orgasms and things like that, that would have made for classic, like that one gal that's supposed to have the brain tumor or whatever, that I can't think of that porn star's name that was on there that had that massive orgasm with the guy that created that
Raven
thing.
Alexis.
What were you going to say, JD?
Well, should I tell him what I came into Gary's office and I was like, we need to have her demonstrate this oral technique because she keeps talking all about it. And, I wanted to see it.
You wanted me to get a banana. You were very specific.
I wanted someone to get something in there.
But I mean, Howard tries to gauge.
That's on display.
I mean, she could be very sexual talking about what she's doing, but Howard tries to gauge that. And it could be insulting to her. Even though she was talking about what she was talking about, it might be insulting to get her on the Sibian. And she's got more appearances coming up. And,
she was alluding to it at the beginning.
You're right.
Yeah.
She did mention it.
And then I thought to myself, oh, that'd be really funny. Maybe she'll get on the Sibian because she's wearing underwear. It's not that big a deal. But she said she wasn't wearing underwear. And then she even said something that her private parts would engulf it or something like that.
I thought she had ridden the Sibian. Who was the big one that
Carmen
Electra. She wore it with. She did it with underwear on.
Did we? Was there something with her peeing in her pants afterwards?
Tickle chair.
Was that Jenny?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Jenny peed in the tickle chair?
She sure did.
I don't remember that.
When it comes to piss, I don't forget.
I get all my water. I'll get my water in the tickle chair confused because I think So Maria Menounos was the one who spilled all the water on her, right?
Yes.
It was a creepy grin again.
No, because I was the one doing it. That's the creepy
Matt in
grin.
California, you're on the wrap-up show.
We all have it, Gary.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Hey, listen, I just want to talk a little bit about Jenny McCarthy. Yeah, she was a great guest today, and I got to agree with the last guy about the city and would have been awesome, but she's just very open and very candid. It was a great interview again by Howard. He's just one of the best interviewers probably ever, and it's just pretty awesome. It was really good show today, and Bill Walsh was good, too.
Yeah, I mean, the sex stuff with Jenny was amazing. I've never heard anybody come on the show who has any celebrity at all and be that open. But even the stuff she talked about afterwards, I still thought was great as well. Although JD wanted to go back to her blowjob techniques.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought she was a really good interview. Thanks for calling. Sal, I see you in here. You went in towards the end of the show to defend your new teeth. Congratulations on that.
And congrats on your new show.
Thank you, my friend. But it seemed that this is one of those situations where Howard had to tell you, don't cover your teeth when you're laughing.
I don't want Gary to see them and make fun of them.
That's where I'm going with this.
First of all, you look like Ross when Ross on Friends got his teeth whitened. And
as long as my teeth don't smell like Ross's teeth, I'll be fine. Sorry, Ross. But Gary started Ross. All right, look like Ross how?
Ross from Friends.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I can't believe
But good work.
Oh, my God.
I was talking about. I said
sorry, Ross from Friends. Oh, fuck! Did I put my foot in my mouth?
You sure did. You are one of a kind.
I just kicked out my new teeth.
But this was one of those situations where it seemed like Howard told you were inappropriate. Therefore, you're like, you know what? I guess I see that when you were getting them and the jokes you made and things like that. But do you really feel like you did anything wrong when you were in there?
I think I'm a normal guy. I think I'm getting my teeth done. I have a little gas going. I have a beautiful assistant to the left of me.
If you're so normal, how come you're the only one that seems to get this kind of trouble?
I don't know. You guys bring it to light.
But it should be like everybody should be. You should hear every day, oh, my God, some guy went to the dentist office, used the N-word. You don't only hear about you.
Yeah. Well, I didn't use the N-word N-word, not N-word in a derogatory sense, like when that black guy stole your chocolate, Gary. I used it singing along to a song.
It's going back to the hits.
But I thought, I tried to make the best of it. It was very painful. You know, Gary, how it is. It's, you're under a lot of pressure. It hurts. There was pain involved. Not much pain, but at first he missed a spot or two with the Novocaine, and God, my balls went right up my ass. He went, whoa, because you clench up. And I kind of wanted to break the ice a little bit.
Can we clarify something? I've heard you paid $12,000, $6,000,
Right.
$18,000, paid nothing. What's the truth?
I paid $6,000 for around $5,800 for the lab work, for the teeth itself and the lab work. The dentist did the work, put on the teeth, and they did the gum shaving for free.
Why?
Well, he offered it to me for free.
But who is he to you?
Nobody. Well, I met him through somebody, and he says, look, if you want nice teeth, I can help you out. And he says, I could give you a deal. I'm a fan of the Howard Stern Show. He's a big fan of the show.
Because here's the allegation that's going around the back office.
Yeah.
There was a Page 6 item about it last week. So that basically you got on the air. The rap is you got on the air, gave out the guy's name, got the Page 6 thing, and in exchange you did it for free.
I swear on my children, never called Page 6, never did anything like that. There was no barter there. I'm assuming, which makes logical sense to me, that somebody, either the dentist or the dentist's office, leaked that out. That occurrence did happen. They did put me in a separate room, and they waited for her to leave and then for me to go in because they were afraid she was going to be offended by seeing me. I never besmirched her like they said, so when the news came out, I don't even know what besmirch means.
It's all right, keep going.
So when the news came, Scott the engineer comes into my office that morning, and he goes, well, you made the papers. And he hands me the newspaper, and I read. I'm like, wow, that's really odd. So no, there was no tie-in with that. The dentist did give me a break. They are big fans of the show.
Well, it's not a break. A break is a break in price. He gave it to you for free.
Yeah,
that's not really a break. He gave it to you completely for free, except for what it cost him.
Right, pretty much. So
Now,
that was very nice of him.
But why would he do that just for you? Like, do you ever feel weird about taking it?
No, I mean, no. He made it perfectly clear that look, this is what I could do for you, can help you, and he had no problem with it. So I thank him.
No,
for
I'm saying,
it.
do you have a problem with it?
No, I'm 6,000 in the hole in some capacity. And sure, let's not lie and let's not kid each other. The dentist knows. Look, I'm on the air. I have nice teeth, and it'll certainly help him. There is a bartering deal there. That's obvious. But he seems to be pleased. He presented it to me. And he did a great job,
Sal,
and I thank him.
One last question. You talked about getting out of a speeding ticket on the way home?
Yeah.
What? I mean,
No, I didn't talk my way out of it. It was just a ticket.
How fast were you going?
You know what? I was on Long Beach Boulevard. I think that's what it's called, in Long Beach, New Jersey. And apparently, it's 4 lanes. But I was going 51, and it was a 35. What's so funny about that?
Because earlier you said you were doing 53 and a 31.
Well, whatever it is.
And we're like, I've never seen a 31-mile-an-hour zone in my life.
It was right. 35 makes more sense. It's an even, whatever, an odd number, but it's cut off evenly.
Jesus Christ.
That's all.
Do you know that there's not a day that goes by that my son, Lucas, tells one of his friends that I work with a guy who can't find California on the map?
I can
Swear
now.
to God.
I can now. You guys have educated me quite a bit. It's on the West Coast by the Pacific Ocean.
Well done.
Hello. I'm Baba Booey. And our Tuesday's wrap-up show, we talked about Lisa G's sweet and greet, which was a big topic of conversation. Howard doesn't seem to be that happy with it. Lisa wouldn't come in and do the show, but there were a lot of people who wanted to come in and talk about it. Here's what happened.
A lot of people, not just Ronnie, but he was in there pretty vocal about it, but a lot of people are upset about this Lisa G meet and greet issue. And the first thing I want to tackle, Gary, we kind of talked about this off the air, is Lisa treated differently because she wasn't sort of raised by the show? She came in from the outside. Or do you think Howard's not going, Howard could be hitting her harder and he's not for another reason?
This is totally my opinion, but the first thing you said, yes, Lisa worked in the business for a very long time before she worked here, so I think Howard sees her as a colleague. Even though they may not be equals in the same business, they are in the same business, and there's a totally different way you're treated when you've worked and come to work here as opposed to being raised here. I think I get more shit than Lisa might get just because Lisa had a career before here, and in Howard's eyes, he built my career.
What about Ronnie's point, which he's been making for a long time, probably a number of years, I would say, that Lisa isn't a team player? And when you hear, she's doing this, she's not part of the show, or I don't even know what she said. And again, Lisa, you're more than welcome to come down and defend yourself.
She doesn't work for the Howard Stern Show. She works for Sirius XM. What kind of comment is that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that Lisa has always gotten away with. I would. Ronnie says she's not a team player. She's not participated in things under the guise of I work in the news department. I have a certain reputation to keep up. But I think once you've opened the door to utilizing the show to put on a sweet and greet or whatever you're going to sweet and meet, sweet and greet, whatever it's called, then you have to sort of say, well, I got to be part of the team, which means letting Howard TV come, which means letting Jason come and cover it. And Howard's right. Like, I said this even at K-Rock a bunch of times on the air, almost to my own detriment. I work for the Howard Stern Show. I love that I worked at K-Rock and I work for Tom, but at the end of the day, if Howard says let's pick up and go, I'm going with Howard.
But why is Lisa's event getting under Howard's skin? I mean, Benji's got his project. Ronnie's got the block party. I'm not sure what Will has, but all that stuff, why is Howard dwelling on Lisa's? Why is that the one that's really pissing him off?
I'm not sure, but I would have to go back to the idea that it's really not providing any sort of entertainment in any way.
And you know what? I think he's even a little irked at the block party a little bit.
How so?
I don't know. He just, I think, and he doesn't like so much being exposed with the show. He likes, everything sort of, he doesn't sell stuff like Bill O'Reilly and Rush Limbaugh or whatever. So he doesn't want to have a whole lot of. He thinks a little. I mean, I don't know.
It's trading off the show's name,
something like that, and he just doesn't like so much exposed with his stuff.
If you go back to the old days of the show, Stuttering John and I went out and did a version of the block party many years ago, and we got our asses handed to us. Right? Then John doubled on back and did a more interesting version of the block party, which was just basically John hiring 3 unbelievable comedians and taking most of the money. And for some reason, Howard didn't seem to mind that. I always wondered why. And again, with the block party, Howard doesn't seem to mind. But there's one thing the block party provides that Lisa's not provided yet, which is a lot of content. Although she's providing content now, I think that the block party comes back to us every week with stories that are fun and interesting for the show.
Right. It feeds the Howard Stern show. Right. Therefore, Howard's more tolerant of it. If I don't know if I'm using the right word there.
I just wanted to say, too, having been a listener for so many years, I know what not to do going into something like this.
Well, like what?
Well, like, for example, not putting Howard's name all over an event that he's not going to be a part of. I remember John getting chewed out for Howard Stern and Friends, and then it was Stuttering John and Friends, and, from the Howard Stern show. And Howard Stern's name would be 10 times, 10 times bigger than anybody else's name.
Shuli and Friends.
No, Shuli and Friends. No, but I make sure that,
But Lisa isn't doing that in this instance.
I'm not saying she is. I'm just saying those, for what Gary was saying was when they used to catch shit in the older days for doing this, it just... you got to go into it respecting the fact that he's the reason why we're all getting a chance to do this.
Ronnie, why do you think Howard's so bent out of shape about Lisa's event?
Pretty much for the same reason everybody else is thinking, because there's nothing there. She's not doing anything. She's charging a lot of money.
Baking and talking.
She's not even, according to what I heard, you're going to have to pay $103.49. And then you have to pay for your cupcakes and your coffee.
Oh, I heard there was a free cupcake.
Well, maybe that's from Lisa, but from the place itself, you're gonna, if you want to purchase, if you want coffee, if you want a drink or whatever, you're gonna have to pay for it.
Oh, so anything above and beyond the free cupcake is on you.
I'm assuming that Lisa's bringing the cupcakes. She's not making anything very clear what she's actually doing.
Are you insinuating that while Lisa's meeting and greeting, she may be running a cash bar?
I don't know.
I think he's more than insinuating that, Gary.
I don't know. And I said, Lisa, they're looking for you down at the rap show. I can't come today.
I can tell you.
There you go. I mean, why aren't you down here defending what you're doing?
I will just say this, and I'm not going to give Lisa too hard a time. She should be here to defend herself. If she doesn't want to be, I'm not going to hammer her too hard. But today, I was very much like a traffic cop. There were a lot of people coming to me during the show when Lisa was in there telling me this, telling me that, telling me this. And all roads seem to lead, at least people's belief that works here, is that this is all based out of some sort of jealousy that Lisa has towards almost everybody on the show, in the sense, like, why does the block party get to go out? Why does Benji get to go out? Why does John Hein have a TV show? Why does Lieberman get to go on CNN? And I'm not saying that it's all based in rational thinking. And like you said, John, you went out and auditioned for the show. She may just be feeling that she's missing something, so this is her attempt at getting something going.
Well,
but then I would tell
Can I say
her-
something, John? That's what irks me with this whole thing, with this whole thing she's doing, because as soon as Howard started to hammer about it, she brought us into it and like trying to make us the bad guys also. Like we're doing something wrong because he's hammering her.
Or we're providing the same amount of entertainment or whatever.
Well, she went flat out and said, hey, she's not doing anything less or more than Ronnie and JD are doing.
That's not true.
What do you do?
I host a show.
And that's what she's doing. She's hosting.
Yeah, but she's not hosting. And
there's nothing beyond her hosting.
She's not introducing, like I'm introducing Shuli. I'm introducing JD, or he's introducing me, or whatever. I'm introducing.
So you want credit for introducing JD? That's
a
what you
show
do?
needs an MC, okay? That's what I started off doing.
There's nothing beyond the MC.
I never said I was.
What do you do, Dopey?
Dude, I was
Fuck
never
off. Get out of
dude,
here.
I was
Will you?
never
Stop
said I was a
lying.
fucking comedian.
No,
in
but
this whole thing.
Will's making a point here. I mean, Lisa is hosting the
He's not making
event,
a point. He's
being
being
the
an
MC.
asshole.
No, she is.
But what is she giving with it? A cupcake?
Yes.
For $103.
Well, you could talk to
Come
Lisa.
on.
It's okay. So I'll play devil's advocate. It's there's women who listen to the show who may not want to go to the block party because
Okay.
it's a little racy for them.
Right.
They're more in Lisa's sort of thinking. They'd like to hang out with Lisa and talk about what it's like to be a woman on the Howard Stern show, and they'd like to. It's a small gathering, like a cocktail party, not a drunken party like the block party is.
It's a symposium,
Fine.
if
But
you will.
don't knock. Why knock us though? Because he's hammering her. Why bring us into it?
I'll tell
What
you
do we
why.
have to do with it?
This is my theory. You guys tell me if I'm off here. I think she brings it in because she feels like you and Scott and JD and other people are kind of on the same level as she is, and if you guys can do it, why can't I do it?
Because the
she brought
difference
me
is-
into it too for the same reason. I think.
But the difference is, John, we are doing a show. What she is doing is not a show. It's showing up at a bakery and hanging out with fans. That's not a show. That's a Q&A. That's a town hall meeting.
But okay, so I'll jump on that one, and I'll say there's plenty of people who go to college campuses, and that's all they do is a Q&A. They'll
That's
go
fine.
in.
That's fine, but don't pull in a comedy show and say this is the same exact thing that I'm doing. It's not. It's just not. There's
Aaron-
a show. There's content.
Aaron and Dayton, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, good afternoon again. Can you hear me all right?
Yep.
Okay. I just wanted to comment. I mean, during the fight week, of course, we heard that Stuttering John got his ass reamed by Howard for going out, using the show for personal gain. And at this point in the game, everybody on the show, I mean, with the exception of you, John, I mean, you was, somewhat famous beforehand, but everybody at this point, using the show for personal gain and monetary value. But, and of course, at this, what I'm getting at is, I'm sure she's not making a whole lot of bread, and she's putting at a point where she's, giving a little bit to charity. She's also, paying for a venue. She's probably paying for the wine and all that shit, and she's also like Gary said, part of the show. So,
All right, so Aaron's sort of defending Lisa here.
We
and saying
pay.
she's
We
doing
pay.
nothing.
We pay for a venue.
Yeah, I mean, she's good. That's a weird thing to say because whatever she's paying for or not paying for, she will walk away with a profit of some sort.
Dude, when we do the block party shows, we pay for a venue.
Of course.
So, I mean...
Here's a question John and I were kicking around today. If Lisa said, I'm going to be at the coffee shop, for $100 you can come and you get a cupcake and everything, and I'm going to play the violin for an hour.
Okay.
Would that change your perception of what she's doing?
That's a concert. That's a concert.
Absolutely. At least she's doing something other than having, 30 people show up and then just sit around and schmooze with them.
Anthony, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, what's going on? I'm a big Shuli fan. I mean, I'm a stand-up comedian. I moved out here to PA from California, and just the transition there. But she's promoting the show because she is bringing. She's using the Stern Show as saying, I'm bringing the female listeners and trying to make money off that. Because the block party is just completely different from what she's trying to do. She doesn't have an act. So she's using the show to get the female listeners out there to make money. I mean, she's got to rent a car.
But why is that wrong? I'm just going to play devil's advocate. Why, if you could say that Julie and Ronnie are using the show to get male listeners to come out and see male-based humor, even though there's a lot of women there as well. So if Lisa feels she's going to talk to female listeners, why is that wrong?
But why does she have to make money of it? If she started to support the show and won a gig, she should be able to be like, hey, I'm Lisa G. Come, get listeners to be more attracted to her, not because I need to make some money.
Why should the guys from the block party make money? Shouldn't they just be? Should Julie's a comedian? Should
No,
he
because
be out there for the joy of making people laugh?
Also, would it matter to
I
you?
pay money to go see the block party. I pay money to go see the block party. I was up in Canada and I saw the block party. It was fucking awesome. It was fun.
But you
But
haven't
Anthony, people don't have to spend money to go to Lisa's event. They just won't go.
Right. The reason I wanted to pick up his call is because he said Lisa's scamming people, and I think that's a poor choice of words because I think Lisa's being very upfront about what she's doing. I don't think there's any scam involved.
Well, you know what? We should get Jason down here because he said that he feels like she's scamming people big time.
But she's being very upfront about. I mean, I don't think anybody who pays can't walk away surprised with what they're getting.
What were you going to say, Benji?
Well, would it matter? As I said before, I don't think there's anything wrong, and I think Lisa could say she's putting on an event in a different kind of way, but she's still putting on an event. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, except I felt she was being very hypocritical towards when she was criticizing me. But would you guys say it's any different if, let's say, this cupcake place hired her for an appearance and they paid her?
I think that's different because you're not taking money from the listeners.
Right.
That's the huge difference right there. In other words, the cupcake place paid her. She goes there. Listeners can come for free and meet Lisa. And I think you sort of get the same result, but you're not taking money from the listeners.
And I don't think the event itself rubbed people the wrong way. I think the price she came up with, I think, might have rubbed a few people the wrong way.
And the word I keep hearing, too, from some people is that there seems to be a sense of entitlement. But I'm not sure for what. Like, Lisa's entitled to make money off the show, or I'm not sure what people think Lisa's entitled to do. But Jason's here. And Jason, we were just talking about how there was a caller on the line who said he felt that Lisa was scamming people. And I said, well, she's definitely not. That's a poor choice of words. She's being very upfront about what she's doing. But you say she's scamming. So,
well, I would use scamming means like, yeah, she's lying to somebody. I think she's exploiting. I think she's ripping off. I think that she... we have a fan base that will pay money to be part of the show, like going to see Shuli and Ronnie's thing. Now you could say, first of all, I don't even like the fact that their show has been lumped in with this Lisa G thing. They are so two totally separate things. I think it's unfair to them to even lump it in. Lisa made a name for herself from this show in the last 10 years, 5 years on this show.
7 years.
7 years.
But Lisa will tell you that she was been in New York radio for 23 years before this.
Yes, but she is not going on other radio shows to promote this. She's promoting Lisa G, as far as I know, from the Howard Stern show, to go and sit and pay money and see her. To me, that is using the goodwill that Howard has built up with the fan base and is exploiting that. And Howard, who is our boss, can put his name on anything and sell it and make money on it. Stephen King could put his name on any piece of crap book and sell it and make money off it. But they have integrity, and they care more about their fans than Lisa does.
So why is this getting under your skin so much, Jace? Because you were like fuming back
Because
there.
I know this is going to sound corny, but I love our fans. Like, I really do. I was one of them, and I know how easy it is if you wanted to. Will and I don't know if we have the same draw as Lisa, but Will and I can go out and do this too. We could say, hey, come spend $100 and hang out with me and Will. We're not doing anything. We're just hanging out. I personally think it's disgusting to do something like that.
Well, you and Will?
I don't want to speak for you, Will.
Actually, I'll be at Belmont on Saturday. You want to buy me free beers? I'm more than open to that.
All right. I think she hasn't earned the right to do what she's doing. I think that she's doing something that, despite people comparing it to the Block Party and other events, that isn't even in the same league as those things. And quite frankly, I'm surprised by a lot of what Howard's let go over the years compared to where he was 10, 15 years ago.
Chuck, you're on the wrap-up show.
How's it going, John?
Hey, Chuck, it's JD's dad. Chuck, who wants to chime in? Is this about the Facebook thing, or is this about the Lisa G thing?
He wants the exact address to Facebook.
I won't stay on too long. First, I enjoyed your show on the fast food mania thing the other day. That was great.
Thank you. I appreciate someone in the Harmeyer family watching the show. Thank you.
I haven't been able to listen too much of the show, but I wanted to let everybody know that this Friday night I'm going to be at the Fridays in Westchester, and for $50 you can get whatever appetizer you want, and we'll tweet.
Hey, Chuck, if I come to you, can I look at like JD's like grammar school pictures and stuff? Can you bring all that crap?
Sure.
Some of his report cards.
It's going to be the eat and tweet. And
Chuck, I'm taking from your comments that you think what Lisa's doing isn't right.
I think it's hilarious. That anybody would actually pay, but
guys, the event's going to be
make
lovely.
some money out of it. More power to her.
But so how about the argument that, hey, Lisa's really upfront with what she's doing. She's saying exactly what it is. I mean, why do you think somebody's being taken advantage of in the sense that they don't? Somebody says, hey, I want to meet Lisa G. I'm willing to pay that kind of money.
You're taking advantages of people's passion to this show that she had, of course, a part of in it because she works here and contributes to the show. But this isn't this is.
But you're not
going
to meet. You're not going to meet Howard. That's a given.
But someone could think that there's one person closer to Howard, and
it doesn't
somehow
matter.
they'll work themselves in.
You've been with the show since the very beginning. Again, I just remember, and I'm a crazy fan. I admit it. I was a crazy fan, just like half the people who have been hired here. And I would have paid untold amount of money to meet you or to meet. Or I would have waited in line, or got excited to meet High Pitch Eric. And yes, at the end of the day, there's really no one to blame but the person partying with their money who chooses to go to this thing. But she is putting the minimal amount of effort into it. Like even what you were describing, the Chuck stat, if he brought pictures of JD, that's already providing more content than Lisa G is providing.
And the report card's an extra.
Steve and I were joking the other day,
Always.
maybe we should sell tickets to us arguing about TV shows. We argue about TV shows all the time. Again, that's still providing more content than what Lisa G appears to be providing at this stupid thing where she is telling our fans, asking our fans to pay money to meet me. She's being very upfront. 10% of the net is going to charity, and that's very generous of her. But I think it's exploitative. I think it's as exploitative as if Howard started putting out junk with his name on it.
Chuck, I gotta let you go because a bunch of people on the the Anything else you want to say?
Give me the horn. Give me the horn.
I enjoy the show. Have a good day.
Thanks, Chuck. Go check out the Pirates take on the Reds. Ralph Sorella, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, now.
Hi, Ralphie.
This is all very muddy. I mean, if you allow for one, you have to allow for all. I mean, whether it's money for a cupcake or money to see a train wreck, it's what people want to pay. And I don't see why Lisa is being, who's Jason to decide what her appearing somewhere is worth to somebody.
Well Ralph, the reason why this whole thing started is because Howard says it bothers him and he doesn't know why. So you're pretty close to Howard. Why do you think it bothers him?
Well, listen, I know what Jason's saying in the sense of like, hey, she's not doing much. She's just coming there and showing up. But you know what? That's what an evening with Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby just shows up. Maybe people want to go there for Lisa's personality. Maybe she's going to give recipes. I don't know what the fuck she's going to do there, but I don't know how that's any different than the block party.
But you don't know how that's different than the block party.
Hold on.
No, I don't.
We'll explain that in a second. But all that being said, Ralph, Gary's question is a good one. Like, why does this get under Howard's skin versus the block party, versus the TV shows, versus Benji's song,
Bill
versus
Cosby,
all the other stuff? Why do you think this is irking Howard?
Because this isn't, but maybe because the block party is such a train wreck that it provides content on the show. Ronnie goes out there and acts like an idiot, and then you've got tape of it, and Howard TV is filming it, and it provides content for the Howard Stern show. But I think it just sends signals to you can't allow one and not allow the other. Like, who are you guys to sit there and decide? Like, okay,
well, first of all, we don't. Howard does.
Yeah, but Ralph, wouldn't you agree that? And I was going to get into this a little bit, but you brought it up. Wouldn't you say on this show there's different rules for different people?
Absolutely, yeah.
So then when you say you have to allow for one, you have to allow for another, really, Howard's running a monarchy. He has to allow for whatever he wants.
Yeah, I mean, Artie used to get away with crap that none of us could get away with.
That's right.
And because he was Artie.
Yeah, and that worked out really well.
Well, I'm just saying that's what happens under that. Anybody could do whatever anybody wants rules.
What Artie was allowed to get away with business-wise had nothing to do with what happened here.
No, he got away with a ton of stuff here that we got. If I slept in the office as much as he slept on the air, I don't think I would have been treated with the same kid gloves.
Absolutely, because you're not as funny as Artie.
No, I'm not. Right. The people are treated differently here.
Yeah. And that just doesn't work well. It just sends out a bad message to everybody.
But again, I fundamentally disagree with you. I think Ronnie's block party does skirt the line of what Howard used to be angry about in the day when John and Gary tried to go out to do stuff and Howard didn't want it to become the traveling Howard Stern show. And I do think it comes up against that line. But at the end of the day, they're promoting their comedy show. People are buying tickets to their comedy show. I don't know. To me, it's completely different than having a lovely chat with coffee.
I will agree that it's different. I don't know if it's completely different. I mean, I think what bothers you is Lisa's looking for a way to make money.
Ralph, would you buy a ticket to just see JD and Ronnie, but no comedy?
I wouldn't even do that.
Me either. Gary, last question: is Howard going to put an end to all this stuff?
It's getting to be rubbing up against that area. Hard to say.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, there was a lot of talk about Sal, shockingly, screwing up a game again. And this is one of those situations where Sal doesn't think he's wrong, is told that he's wrong, and then realizes that he's wrong and tries to explain himself, which he can't do. So we heard Sal tell the story about how it was unfair of Howard to call him a sucker. Now joining us on the wrap-up show, the great Sal Governale, who said, Howard, you're a sucker at least 20 times today. Actually, Sal, you refused to say it.
That's right.
Those were the drops being played, but...
Why won't you repeat?
Why wouldn't I say it?
Yeah, repeat after Howard.
Because I wouldn't. It wasn't true. If I did something where he felt like a sucker, I would have said it.
Sal, do you feel like the show was used at all in order for you to get those teeth? Or do you think they're two independent things?
Yes, absolutely. I made that perfectly clear on your wrap-up show last time. I said it's inevitable. There's certainly a bartership deal. People are not stupid. The guy was a fan of the show, and I certainly got a break because he was a fan, which is understandable.
But we discussed it wasn't a break.
Right. Then the break comes back and bites you on the ass. Nothing is ever really a break. There's a price to be paid, whether it's monetarily or getting the shit kicked out of you by Howard Stern. There's a price to pay, and I've learned it the hard way.
Sal and I talked a little bit today. I was explaining that some of the money was for the actual physical things needed to do this, and the rest of the money was free.
Yeah.
So Sal didn't really get a break. He really got the dental work for free.
Right.
And I explained to him that, as Sal said, nobody gives you something for free for nothing. They're always looking for something.
Let me take a step back on this. Sal, do you feel you were unfairly blamed for the problems with the Bigfoot game? Because that's how this all started.
At first, I thought I was. But listen, I'm the one who created the game. The glitch was there. Guilty as charged.
But you said you double-checked it. What did you mean by that?
I double-check all my work. In this particular case, and I don't know why. I don't know why I do these things, but I always give my...
That seems to be the mantra this week. I heard Tim saying that earlier in the week.
It's almost like, how people have a guardian angel? I have like a guardian bully. When I'm going...
A black cloud?
Yeah, when I'm going in the right direction, somebody's kicking me in the balls, just throwing my mind off a little bit, because I always give my CDs to Scott to double-check. And like when Howard asked me, did Scott double-check this one? I said, no. And that's when it hit me. I'm like, he didn't double-check this one. I did, but... inevitably, it was a screw-up on my part.
It's always better to give your stuff to Scott, because then when it screws up, you could blame Scott.
Right.
What happened was there was a glitch. You saw it. Then you went back and saw that there was a track there. But what we figured out is that Bigfoot's answer was so short. Right?
Mm-hmm. It didn't register as a track.
It was a track, but it just goes from one track to the next so quickly, which Richard knew, and he said, Sal just sort of forgot you got to add a little time.
And by the way,
yes.
to say something nice about Scott Salem, that's the kind of crap he really catches.
Right.
Like, I gave him all the impression stuff, and he called me in, he's like, wow, the levels on this are really off on one of them, and we listened to it, and I'm like, good call, and he fixed it, and, that's his job.
That was my mistake. So I took back that game and double-checked that one. And I had Scott check it. As a matter of fact, I went to Gary today and I said, Gary, give me all the games back. So I'm going through every single game right now as well.
There was a great moment, though, where the game fucked up, so I just start yelling, Sal, to just see where he is. Sal was on his way in, but Howard did play the answer, but Sal didn't realize there was a fuck-up. So Sal starts yelling at me, you owe me a fucking apology, asshole. Fuck you.
Wait, can I just say, could I have my headphones on? You guys went from 0 to 1,000 the second Howard said that this isn't working.
There's a reason why.
Before, you guys were yelling so loud at each other that you couldn't hear Howard screaming about who do I have to blame, and I didn't know what was you came out with
it was definitely like a sibling moment.
What happened was I just yelled Sal as loud as I could to see where he was.
I was coming around the bend. I was by the Howard TV room. I saw what happened. I'm like, whoa! Came around the bend, and Gary goes, Sal, where the fuck are you? What's going on? I go, Gary, and then I heard, as I was coming, I heard Howard fix, and I heard the track come through. I'm like, all right, it was a Howard issue, with the CD player. I go, Howard just fixed it, Gary. How about an apology? So Gary looks at me and goes, fuck you.
Yeah, that's where I started hearing everything.
So then Gary sits in his office. I go, how about an apology for that? And Gary goes, go fix your teeth, asshole. I go fix your fucking teeth. And all of a sudden, wait a minute, Sal, Howard wants you. It is fucked up. I'm like, oh, God, no.
All I hear over my head.
So this whole argument was going on over attitudes. And in the end, I was called into the studio thinking I was victorious. And boom. Boom.
But what you didn't realize when you were in the studio,
you still didn't realize you were wrong.
You didn't realize you were wrong, and Gary is screaming.
Yeah.
He's deflecting. He's deflecting. And I mean, you were charged up, Gary.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, he was trying to make it go somewhere else, but you didn't realize you were wrong. So
Right.
you were. No, Howard, I don't know what you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Yeah.
And then I was sitting there going, "Oh my God, Sal's really digging the hole deeper because he doesn't know he's wrong yet."
Yeah.
How did you not know you were wrong though? Like in what?
Well, I
like,
was arguing with Gary. I got called in, and I thought Howard called. I thought somebody sent him a note that Gary and Sal are fighting over the track. So in my mind, I'm thinking, all right, I'm going to go in, and then Gary's going to get called in, and Gary apologized to Sal. Here I am thinking it's going to be that way.
And by the way, I just want to say, the desperation move if I'm beating you is you bring up the sleeping.
I know, dude.
That's a
That
good
was 4 years. I mean, how old is that?
Hey,
already?
listen, where am I going to go?
I get it. I get it. You're drowning and you grab at anything.
Anything.
But what really, I think, really changed it was, one, I think Howard saw your point a little bit, and I think you were starting to cry.
No, I wasn't.
That's why I ran in.
I got worked up, but I certainly wasn't starting to cry.
I wasn't going to run in with the camera until I looked at the monitor and saw how worked up you were, and I'm like, I better get the fuck in
What
there.
was bringing you to tears? The fact that Howard thought you were lying, or
were you emotional in any way?
You were Sal. You were over the top at a certain.
It was the whole sucker thing, and he said you outsmarted me. I would never. That's just
impossible.
Well, no, it's not. It's impossible to outsmart Howard Stern, in my opinion. Yes, in any capacity.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
So. And he kept going with that and the whole Howard Sucker thing, and I'm like, this is just crazy, and that's why I just snapped.
And he threatened to break up you and Richard. And I know to you that's blasphemy, but it seemed like it might be going there.
If it goes there, it goes there. And you know what? You'll see the results. Richard and I are a think tank. We work every day. We bounce ideas off of each other. We work great together. It's like breaking up Captain and Tennille.
Is that a bad thing?
Yeah,
Sal,
actually, they got divorced and she had a much better career.
Sal, if this happens,
it's like breaking up Donnie Marie.
Keep your mouth shut, because the way Howard described it on the air, you will be getting your own office, and Richard will be sharing an office with
I would
Scott.
hate that. I would hate.
You would rather share with Scott?
I would be in a bathroom with Richard. I would be in a dumpster with Richard.
What? But if you and Richard together isn't an option, wouldn't you rather be alone than be paired up with Scott the engineer?
I don't know. My brain can't even go there. That's like saying you're separating a child from me. I'm not kidding you.
Are you ready
You're
for
a grown man?
Are you ready for a world, say in 3.5 years, where the show ends and everybody has to go out and do their own thing? Are you and Richard going out as a team, or are you going to go out and do your own thing?
It all depends. If we want it, right now we're planning as a team, but we also can do our own thing as well.
Let me tell you something from experience. If you're a team, one of you end up stabbing each other in the back. It's just what happens when two guys at work team up on something
and live together.
I don't know about that.
Another old friend of the show. You gonna have a stupid comment about that?
No, I have no stupid comment.
All right, just asking.
Only intelligent ones.
Oh, okay. You have an intelligent comment about that?
A rock and roll legend.
Okay. And an old friend of the show.
Okay.
All right. And we're gonna bring him in.
Well, what's his name?
Joe Walsh.
You're rusty, man.
You're old.
I'm old. Says the guy in the tinted glasses. Mr. Joe Walsh, welcome back, sir.
Thank you. How you doing?
Good. How about yourself?
Pretty good.
Got a new album out?
Got a new album out.
Analog Man.
One of the rare times I didn't stay up all night to come into the show.
So you're feeling
actually
fresh.
Slept. That should impress Howard.
Right here, sir.
Okay. There we go.
So you're feeling fresh. You're raring to go, too.
I'm fresh and I'm ready to go. I hope he is.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I bet he's really nervous right now.
You guys are old friends. You guys have been.
We're old friends from golly. I don't want to figure out how old.
But the new album's called Analog Man?
Analog Man. First album in 20 years.
All right, we'll see you in the studio.
Okay. Good to be here.
He looks good. Like his skin is good. But I'm saying for a guy who's been through what he's been through.
Right. It's pretty amazing.
He looks great.
It's almost unfair. Because,
He looks
like,
really...
I would have done all that too.
That's right. He looks really healthy.
Yeah, like he works out, I think.
But I mean, he had a long time of, fucking up his body.
Analog Man is for his first solo album in 20 years. He says his wife is the one that got him back in the studio. It's Ringo Starr's sister-in-law, by the way, his wife of 3 years now.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah. He sounds very happy, he's healthy, he's sober, he loves his new wife, everything's great.
Do you almost think musically, like Joe's in his own sort of genre, like, I was thinking about this, that just to discuss it a little bit, like, he's not like a Led Zeppelin guy, he's not like
He's not huge, he's not like a super, but he's been in a super group, but he's been big on his own.
But he's overlooked, kind of.
Oh yeah, like when you talk about the top 10 greatest guitarists of all times, why Joe's name is, it's always like Buddy Guy. Yeah. It's a lot of old black guys.
I think a lot of people took him out of the running because he was such a goof.
That's right. No, he did act goofy for a long time.
Sorry, go ahead.
He talks about how he talks to Ringo Starr for advice. He's very unaffected by his fame. Stevie Nicks, clearly sounds like she's still in love with him. She says that they broke up because they both had heavy cocaine addictions. But basically says he was the love of her life, and he's the only man she'll ever really love.
Something like that. It was pretty quiet. I mean, I heard it, but
I knew about the Don Henley thing, but I never knew about her and Joe.
Joe, come on in. Joe Walsh from the legendary Eagles, of course. Look at you.
Gary salivating over here.
You look good, my man. Take a seat. Hi, how are you?
He looks real good.
Good to see you. Yeah, he does look good. You look good. Are you amazed? Like, you're so healthy now. You look terrific. You look like a different man from the guy I knew back when.
I am.
You are a completely different man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's strange even being in the room with you now because it's a whole different energy. I never knew.
That's because I didn't stay up all night.
Well, I never knew the Joe I was going to get.
Yeah.
Do you ever go back and look at your old appearances, whether it's on this show or wherever you were, where you were really completely fucked up and on, you were drinking? I don't even know back then. Were you just drinking or were you coking and heroin and
whatever you had?
Really? It was
what I did.
Right.
Till you were out, and then I left.
Did you ever figure out, to be serious, did you ever figure out what it was that kind of made you crazy enough to want to destroy your body and destroy your mind? There had to be something really behind that, right?
Well, being an alcoholic.
No, but I'm saying there's a reason one becomes an alcoholic, don't you think? Or do you think it's just a disease that randomly hits somebody? I always think there's some psychological basis that your father was even, maybe it goes back to your parents.
It is probably hereditary, yeah. But I tell you what happened for me.
Right.
I wrote some songs that were pretty good.
Right.
When I was high. James Gang Rides Again came out, did really good.
Right.
Made that when I was high. So I made a mistake of thinking it was a winning formula.
Right.
I played some concerts in front of people when I was high, and they
loved you.
Well, they were high too. But,
right.
Yeah. But then later, when I didn't do an album, when I did an album that didn't do so good, I thought, well, I'm not nearly high enough.
Right.
Oh.
And I chased it. Robin.
Hey.
Hi.
But was it the kind of thing where you strike me as a happy-go-lucky kind of guy, but the truth is you're not, because all of that stuff what you're describing is a guy who really wants to be successful. That success was so important to you that you said, oh, I know the winning formula. I'll drink, I'll get high, and then I'll write great music. So it really did matter to you whether you were successful or not. You weren't sort of a happy-go-lucky guy. Maybe it was a reaction to, oh, my God, maybe this will be the secret to my success. You were really hungry for success.
Very subtly.
Yeah.
All of that stuff convinces you that you can't do anything without it.
Right.
And it's got you.
You think that's it?
Yeah.
It's that simple?
Yeah.
You don't think it was your relationship with your parents? I mean, I don't know what it was like for you living at home.
I don't know. You know, every case is different. If you grew up in an alcoholic family, chances are you're going to be alcoholic.
Your mom and dad were alcoholics?
There's always that at different times, yeah.
Right. So when you see drinking as part of the family life, it doesn't seem like such a bad thing to be doing.
When I grew up, it was the 50s, and we would have these family picnics, and everybody drank.
Including you.
My aunts drank, my uncles drank, my cousins drank. If you were an adult, adults drank.
Right.
That was just the norm when I was a kid. And it occurred to me that my whole family probably has been rip-roaring drunk for the last 500 years.
Right.
That was just the norm.
How hard was it for you to get sober?
Hardest thing I ever did.
Yeah, and now you're happy, right? I hear reports on you, because I care about you, and when I hear you're so happy now, I really do get happy for you, because, you know, think about all your contemporaries. A lot of guys died who were even less fucked up than
A lot
you.
of guys we know aren't around anymore.
Yeah. Who you thinking about that didn't make it? I'm thinking
Bellucci.
Kennison. Right. And
Keith Moon.
And it's kind of sad, too, because if you get that second chance, if you live long enough and you kind of get sober, you go, wow, you think about those guys. They were cut down in their prime.
Yeah.
And do you think music... See, I happen to think you're one of the greatest guitar players, and I'm not saying it because you're here, but I do. I think the riffs and the songs you came up with were brilliant, especially James Gang stuff, and then when you went to the Eagles, I felt you really improved that band like tenfold. But yet, do you think... when it comes to, I don't know, the rock and roll intelligentsia, or whoever they are, but do you think, well, critics, do you think, yeah, do you think you get criticized or you're not thought of right up there in the upper echelon because your past behavior, because you were so drunk and so outrageous? Do you think that your legend got kind of knocked down to a degree? Were you taken less seriously?
I'm not really concerned with that.
But you are. Because you're the guy who sat there and drank because you destroyed your own body because you thought that was the formula for success. So you do care about your place in history, right? Musically.
Yeah, but I'm not done yet.
No, I know you're not. But I'm saying, I don't. When I see the list in Rolling Stone of the top 10 guitarists in the world,
Joe's not on it?
yeah, and I don't quite know why. You really are. Do you still practice your guitar every day?
Yeah.
It's that important to you?
I try and play every day, yeah.
Is it true you take guitar lessons to this day? That you still take guitar lessons?
I'll sit down with somebody, yeah. I'll sit down with somebody and ask them how in the world do you play that, like Brad Paisley.
Right.
I'll sit down with him and say, hey, man.
Why is that? Because you can't figure out how he did that?
Well, probably, but it saved me 5 or 6 hours if I just ask him.
But does anyone ever come to you and say, hey, Joe, teach me how to play? Teach me how to do that?
Not really, but
does that bother you? Bothers me. You're the guy who should be giving guitar lessons, not getting guitar lessons.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Who does he think is the greatest?
Who are your heroes musically? I've never asked you that. You were always too drunk. Couldn't get a straight answer out of you. Do you have musical heroes?
No, I had heroes then. They were just different ones.
Jim Beam.
Yeah.
Seriously, who are your heroes?
Well, the guy that's the grandfather of us all is Les Paul.
Right. The guy who really invented the guitar, the electric guitar, right?
The pickup and echo and multi-track recording.
Did you get to know him?
I knew Les, yeah.
Yeah. Were you happy with the inventions and what he did to the guitar? Because you're a guy who in your new album you talk about analog, man. You can't stand all the new technology. It's kind of like I'm just a regular guy. I don't know from all this technology.
Well, I'm not against it. I'm not an old analog fart who came out of the woods.
Right.
I don't think analog's better. It's just, you got to admit.
But you're upset with technology. You don't like now in the Eagles that your fellow Eagle members sit in a studio and they use all these Pro Tools and everything else, it actually slows down the music making process.
It changes it.
It makes it more complicated.
Easier. Here's two things it does, okay?
Okay.
One is you can fix anything.
Which is
bad.
Bad, I think.
Temptation to fix everything.
You lose the soul of the music, don't you?
If we'd had Pro Tools when we were doing Hotel California, we'd still be working on Hotel California.
Because what you're saying is Hotel California has imperfections, so to speak. And those imperfections are kind of the cool things about it.
The charm.
Human.
And so when you get in the studio now with the Eagles, they sit and go, wait a second, that note's just a little bit out of tune or it's a little bit off. Let's fix it.
We've always been like that to some degree.
Right.
But the great temptation with Pro Tools is to go ahead and fix everything when you don't need to.
Do you have enough of a voice in that band? I know you've got to sort of watch your P's and Q's with some of the band members, but do you have enough of a voice in that band to say, guys, stop. We're in a studio. What made us great, why Hotel California works, is because there are mistakes on it. It's not a perfect piece of music. Nothing is.
Well,
but it's real.
I wouldn't single out the Eagles.
You say they all do it.
Everybody does it.
But you are in the Eagles.
It's a hazard of Pro Tools. It's a hazard of digital technology. There's one other thing I want to say.
Yeah.
The temptation with digital technology is to start with a drum machine.
Right.
That's virtual.
Yes.
And put that down. And then build up the track with virtual instruments, which are all in the computer, and build up the thing like a kit.
And it never sounds quite as good.
No. In the old days, you got some guys in a room, you mic'd them, and you pushed record, and you got the performance.
Right, and isn't there something that comes out of that performance when a guy's sitting there, a drummer live, and all of a sudden he goes, wait a second, I have an idea. What if I hit it this way? Or you go, wait, I got a better riff. Or that's the magic of being in a studio with a bunch of guys.
That's rock and roll from 1954 to 1962.
But when you recorded the last Eagles album, and by the way, the album did well. I mean, there was an experiment, too. You sold it through Walmart, and it sold really, really well. And this is a tough day and age to sell music.
Yeah.
So the experience for you was not the same. Were you all in the studio at the same time, or was it all done with building it up one at a time?
There's a temptation.
Right.
To do it that way.
Do you put up a protest in the band, or you just go along with the flow?
I go along with the flow. We do it various ways depending on what we're trying to accomplish.
Is it liberating now that you have a solo record out because you don't have to deal with the, I'm not going to call it nonsense, but the politics of the Eagles? Is it a liberating experience for you to go in and do it your way?
It's, what do I say? Yeah, but I mean, for all of us, I mean, Don's down in Nashville
doing his own thing,
recording. Glenn made an album,
but for you get to do it your way now.
I get to do it my way. Yeah.
Is there a part of you that goes, "I'll show these fucking guys how an album should be made"?
Nah,
never.
Nah.
There's no anger there, no bitterness.
Nah.
Have you given up all your friends from the old days? In other words, you used to come in with a boatload of characters that were hanging around. I'm talking about the days when you got
my entourage.
You had an entourage of guys who could drink you under the table. You know, there was the bass player, Rick the bass player. Are you done with those guys? Are they bad influences, so to speak, on you or triggers for you?
Well, Rick's exempt.
Right.
He plays with Neil Young now.
Yes.
He's cleaned up. He's doing great.
That's good.
For him.
Yeah. You have to change all your friends.
I know.
You have to.
Yeah, or else you get sucked into the vortex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were another one. We felt like we were the friends that got, and we never did all that stuff with you.
Yeah,
but
we were good
for a while, you didn't come see us.
Yeah, were we part of the problem?
Someone stole my identity, Robin.
Yeah. You know, when I was thinking about you, there was a great... I know you're happily married now. You've been married, what, 3 years?
3 years.
Oddly enough, to Ringo Starr's sister-in-law?
No.
Wait,
your wife,
your wife is...
Are you sure? Do you know who you're married to?
What is he, Ringo?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, who are you married to?
My wife is the little sister of Ringo's wife.
Barbara Bach?
Right.
Yes.
And you are now happily married.
It's the part of me that was missing.
Because I remember you in the old days. You know, listen, you were high, and women were commodities. You used a lot of women, and they used you. I mean, it was a mutual use. They used you for your fame and your money and your power.
Well, sometimes I think Joe forgot when he was on the road that he had another woman somewhere.
Right. But did you have a whole epiphany about women? Like that changed your attitude toward women too?
Well, the first thing that you can't do when you try to get sober is have a relationship.
Right. They say that's the worst thing.
Yeah. So I did that for a while.
You did.
You did all the wrong stuff.
You sabotaged your recovery by being in a relationship with a woman during it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that didn't work good.
So they're right about that.
Yeah.
These people know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
It didn't work good because she becomes your drug, right?
Or a reason to drink.
In other words, you'd start fighting with a woman, the relationship gets too heated up, you haven't worked on yourself enough, and then boom, everything goes kablooey and you need a drink.
Women are a great reason to drink. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. Probably just any relationship with anybody is a reason to drink.
Like Joe's so charming, nothing could be a problem about
Well, you know what? I think like Joe, I have problems with everybody, so I think anyone would make me drink.
There you go.
Man or woman.
There you go.
So,
congratulations on your marriage, by the way.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
I'm glad we're both happy.
Yeah, no, very, very happy.
Yeah.
I really am. I mean, I understand what you say.
To get a real partner.
Yes.
You know?
And to feel good about that situation is remarkable.
And it's the part of me that was missing.
But don't you think it's the change in you that allows you to have that with a woman?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had to grow up.
I couldn't have had any relationship like I was.
Did you go back and say to any of the women you were with, and I'm sure you hurt some women and some women hurt you, but did you go back? Even remember, you used to have the great joke, my ex-wife plaintiff.
Yeah, did you call plaintiff?
Did you ever call plaintiff and say,
which one?
Any of them.
I made amends to a lot of people.
You did?
Yeah.
Was that hard?
No.
Once you do it, does it unlock something in you? Like, does it open up your heart?
Yeah.
It does?
Yeah.
And so you would call, did you call your ex-wives?
Mm-hmm.
And you said to them, look, I'm sorry I put you through hell. I'm sorry I did
I put you through hell.
Were they all receptive to that, or did some of them say, you know what, Joe, fuck yourself?
There was both. Both of those. Some people say, I understand. I'm glad you're sober. Some people say, up yours.
And some people say, I don't believe you. In other words,
the important thing is me.
You said it.
I'm better for it.
Right. And what is it? If it's a phone call or a meeting, and you go there and you confess to them that you were shit or whatever, you were confused.
Yeah, you look them in the eye and you tell them, hey, I was really a bad person to you, and I regret it, and I'm sorry.
Wow. Boy,
that's heavy.
That's hard.
It's heavy, but I mean, that's part of recovery. Because you live in all that garbage. You constantly, even now, everybody goes into the past and digs around in a pile of stuff.
Right.
And you look for something to be mad about.
Right.
You look for something to get in a bad mood about, and you attach an emotion to it. And then you're in a bad mood, and none of that exists.
All that anger is in you.
Yeah. If you clear that out by making amends, you stand a chance.
Right. Well, it's a tough... I tell you what, that is not an easy assignment.
Has he decided to have more children?
No, you're not having more kids, are you?
No, I have lots.
Yeah.
How many kids?
I saw one of your daughters on a TV show. Lucy. She's a very talented girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
She wants to make it in the music business.
She's also acting. She's pretty serious about acting.
Good-looking girl, too.
Yeah, she's nice.
Yeah. And then I saw they got you on the show, too. They schlepped you out. I was like, oh, poor Joe.
Well, I showed up for her.
Yeah, right, I know. I knew you didn't want to be there, man. I was just watching it, and I go, oh, my God.
Me and Dee Snider.
Yeah, you guys are all on there.
We showed up for our kids.
But
I know what that show was.
Yeah. I enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
But it was the kids of rock stars who show up, and they had a competition.
Yeah.
So, but you see these competition shows. That's not the way to really make it. I'm a judge on one of these shows.
I know you are. How's that going?
I love it. I love it. But I tell everyone. In fact, I don't
God you are.
Well, you don't want to know something? In Vegas, I tell these guys, I don't know if they're going to show it. They don't show everything I say. But I said to them, you got to remember, a lot of hard work goes into it. When I saw them fucking off or doing something weird, I'd say, I know musicians. And these guys work their ass off. They might look happy-go-lucky, but how many hours did you spend in your life not only sitting alone in a room with the guitar, but also going out on the road and playing in front of people and learning that, even if you're playing in front of two people, life can really suck and it's not that easy. I mean, there's a lot of hard years. There's no quick fix, right?
It's your 10,000 hours.
Your 10,000 hours. And you put them in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have too.
Yeah, I mean, we all do.
You used to sell mattresses.
I did. I still do. I was shocked to learn, though, in your life, one of the great romances was Stevie Nicks of Fleetwood Mac. And this was kept on the down low, even during your whacked out years.
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
But she says you were the love of her life and probably still are. What, is she one of those people you had to call and make amends to?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
She's special.
She was in love. One of the greatest songwriters ever, right? Stevie Nicks.
Yeah.
No?
Well,
am I wrong?
I mean, songwriters, in the big picture, all of us from the 70s are memorable and notable, but I mean, the greatest songwriters are like guys from the 30s and 40s. And
do you really believe that? You don't believe Jimi Hendrix was a great songwriter? Paul Simon?
Yeah. Okay.
You don't consider yourself a great songwriter?
Well, I don't think it's fair to say one of the best ever to anybody.
But what a powerful couple, Stevie Nicks and Joe Walsh.
Stevie's very high on the list.
Were you in love
Did
with
they
her?
write together?
I don't know. Did you guys ever write together?
She helped me do the Confessor album.
No kidding.
She rode shotgun with me on that one and gave me some direction. And she's really good at the craft of songwriting.
Which means what? Sitting down and really putting a pen to paper and actually trying to figure out the lick and all that?
Left to my own devices, I will have 85 pieces of paper with a couple words on each.
Right.
And people like her and my wife Marjorie now help me get 85 words on one piece of paper.
How do they help you do that? I mean, you're a songwriter. It's a creative process for you. How do they focus you to take all those 85 slips of paper and combine them into a song?
Well, my wife is a closer. That's what she does. When I say it's the part of me that was missing, I got a little attention deficit.
Right.
But in the 50s, that wasn't diagnosed. You were just difficult.
Right.
But I got it.
Yeah.
You know, I see that in one of my sons. I learned about it, and I had it screaming in the 50s.
It's one of those things that affects you where you can't keep your mind on one thing.
You can't complete tasks. I have a great idea, fantastic idea, and I get it started. And wait a minute, I have another idea. So there it sits.
You know, I'm reading a book about this. It's called Get Things Done.
Yeah.
Do you ever read this book?
No.
I've just started reading it. I just learned about it.
Yeah, so I have great ideas lying all over the place.
And what do you do? Do you speak into a little tape recorder? And how does the songwriting process go for Joe Walsh personally? Would you be fucking around with your guitar? You start to, pick at a few notes and go, that's cool? Or do you hear the song in your head first? You once told me years ago, you always have a song in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah. But how do you get it out physically? Because don't you go, oh, my God, this is good. I don't want to lose this. What do you do? What's the first thing you do? So you don't forget it.
Well, you can carry around a little recorder.
Do you do that?
And put ideas down. When I remember to, yeah.
Because you need a giant inbox, so to speak. And then, but by that I mean, you need a place that whenever you get an idea, you just put it in there so you don't have to sit and worry. Didn't that worry you when you had a great hook or something and you'd say, oh, shit, I can't forget it, I can't, or you didn't care?
It depends. when I was wasted, I would write it down.
Yeah.
Except in the morning, it didn't make any sense.
Okay, a song like "Life's Been Good So Far." Life's been good so far. You're standing around one day. Do you hear the words first or the music?
Usually the music.
The music.
Yeah.
You heard
it's real abstract, and I think it's the same for all of us. You hear an idea, and it's kind of a symmetry.
So
that
did you
hear?
So when you say you heard an idea, symmetry, was it like?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, yeah.
That's what you heard.
Yeah.
And then you go, I don't know what the fuck to do with that.
Well, you go, okay, there's something.
Right. Now, what do you do with that? You go over to a tape recorder and you go.
I kind of have a place in my head
that it goes
with different drawers.
Really? And you retain this?
Yeah.
I wonder
I'm wondering, why don't you think this is something you've heard before? Like you're humming somebody else's tune.
I'm amazed that I would sit there and think how many songs he forgot that are in that drawer.
Well, think of how many songs never got written that people had. Yeah, Robin, you're right. Whatever you just said, I forgot.
Yeah, sometimes you think it's something you heard.
Yeah, right. Well, that's where you go, aha.
Right.
You mess around with old blues licks, and you mess around, and you realize, boy, this is fantastic. Oops. Except it's a Hendrix lick. And you think, oh, well, start again. But once in a while, you get a nibble.
Did you ever meet Hendrix?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Did you ever get to play with him?
Not live.
Not live.
Backstage.
You went backstage. Where was this?
Youngstown, Ohio.
Back in the early 70s?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're, what, doing a concert?
Yeah.
James Gang concert at that point?
James Gang, Hendrix, and Sly and the Family Stone.
All on the same bill.
Wow. Well, remember in those days?
Wow, yeah.
You had 3 headliners on a show.
And who opened that show?
We did.
The James Gang.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. What a show.
Yeah.
And then Sly and the Family Stone, and then I guess Hendrix.
Well, Sly never came out of his dressing room.
Yeah, right. But there's another guy. I mean, he's a difficult guy, right? He's had his problems.
Yeah.
And I don't think he ever came out of them like you
Still
did.
going through it, yeah.
I don't think he made it.
No. Do you ever see him around?
No.
No. He's like a recluse.
There's been Sly sightings, but...
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him on some award show or something.
Yeah, but a few months ago, we were reading that he was in a trailer parked outside somebody's house.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank God you didn't go that route.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. And does that give you the shakes at night sometimes? You go, shit, I could have really, really fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I am so grateful to be alive and sober.
So Hendrix is backstage. And what happened?
He's backstage. We're in a dressing room.
Oh.
Which is like where a hockey team changes or something,
not glamorous.
That, so yeah, right. And he's there, and I finish, and we finish, and we're in the same dressing room. So he's sitting playing his guitar, and I come in with mine.
Right.
And
you have a jam session, so to speak.
A little bit, yeah. I showed him my guitar, and he showed me his.
Do you get intimidated by a guy like that?
Nah, he was a wonderful guy. Of course, I'm intimidated.
By his talent, I mean.
By him. He had an aura. I mean, he had feathers on. I mean, it was terrifying.
Well, you talk about that. I read that Clapton and a bunch of other guys at the time who were considered top guitarists all went to see Jimi Hendrix when he first came on the scene. They went to a club and they all looked at each other and they went, shit, we don't even really play the guitar.
What the hell are we doing?
What are we doing? That was the famous story.
Generally thought by the community, yeah. What the hell are we doing?
Did you feel that way?
Yeah.
You did when you played with him. When you played with him, did he say, oh, wow, Joe, maybe we should get together in a studio and do something together? Or it never got that far?
No, never got that far, but he showed me his guitar, and I paid attention to how the heavy strings, light strings.
Right.
How high are the strings? What's the action? Because he was a tough one, because he was left-handed.
Right.
So everything was backwards. That's why he sounded like that. None of us right-handed guitar players could do what he was doing.
Was he playing a lefty guitar?
No.
He was playing a right-handed guitar
upside
with his
down.
Upside down. Oh, wow.
That's why he sounded like that. and that's why we couldn't crack the code.
Oh my God, that's
See?
fascinating. Yeah,
That's why we were all hitting ourselves in the head.
But that's why you're a great guitar player, because you're a student. You sit there. Those are the guitar lessons you talk about.
Yeah.
Sitting with Jimi Hendrix, it's a master class.
Yeah.
Wow.
Even if it's 3 or 4 minutes.
Right.
And I had a Les Paul, and he looked at that, and he was really, really nice, and just a good guy.
Isn't it weird too? Because Hendrix is, of course, remembered for his music, but also for the excesses, like the drug taking, fucking chicks, getting plaster cast on his dick. It takes away from his legend in a way. It really does.
That's the way it was back then. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
You could get away with a lot of stuff back then that you can't now.
Right.
You probably noticed.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's a whole different universe, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Joe, where do you think rock and roll is going? Speaking of back then and today, like there's not rock radio stations.
Boy, Robin, that's a good one,
Is rock dead?
Yeah, I think so, pretty much.
It's pretty dead because there's not a lot of rock and roll radio stations. And we were talking about this on the show the other day. We were talking about that it's almost like, I think Robin said it, that rock and roll is going to be like jazz in a way. It's going to be just this art form that existed and was big, and then some guys will still play it, but it's not going to have.
It's dead, but it's not dead, but it's not number one. Country's number one.
But I never thought I'd see the day that, rock and roll was such a part of my life.
Howard, think of it. That's what Analog Man is all about.
Right. The new album.
The digital technology is nice, but along with it is this virtual world that we all go in more and more.
Yeah.
And it doesn't exist. It's in a computer. It's an illusion. And we sit in chairs. Our bodies sit in chairs for hours waiting for our minds to come back.
Yeah.
I like side B.
Right.
I like cart machines. It's different, man. It's different for us.
Yeah.
And the problem with the digital technology,
right?
It ate the record business.
It did, yeah.
It ate radio.
So you're not on Twitter, are you?
It ate intellectual property.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't that drive you crazy as an artist that, a guy who's like you, like a musician who comes up now, they can't even sell a record because everything's out there for free. People don't go and buy DVDs and CDs.
I know.
They rip them off and that. It does seem unfair, right?
People ask me, what advice do you have for the upcoming musician? I don't have any. I'm trying to figure it out, too.
What is your game plan with the new CD? In other words, it's hitting the stores, I think, today, right? Tomorrow, all right? And you have a new single out. But what's the game plan? Can you really... Well, I guess you could go around the country and play these songs. It's almost like starting over. Joe Walsh is one of the biggest names in rock, and yet it's almost like you're starting over again. You got to go out, play for audiences, and introduce them to this music.
It's a fresh start for me.
So what are you going to do? What's the game plan?
Well, the deal with everything is, in lieu of record companies, the way to do it now is the social network. You have to get visible.
Yes.
If you can make people aware that you have a record out, they'll find it.
Right. So your game plan is to use social media and sort of get because like look at some of the great artists. Paul McCartney just came out with an album. Nobody gave a shit. You know what I mean? Paul McCartney. It's like everyone has an even playing field now. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to bank on your name. It's just that I feel great for guys like you who have an audience already, and you can go out and do a James Gang tour, or you could go do a Joe Walsh tour, or you could do an Eagles tour. So you're fine. Nothing's going to bother you. But when you put out new music like you just have, that's the conundrum. That's the thing that you can't figure out.
You can't assume that you're going to have a hit record.
No.
What's platinum now? 50,000 copies?
That's right. Go make a living doing that.
Woo!
Right. How many records how many records between the Eagles and the James Gang have you sold? And Joe Walsh solo stuff?
I don't know.
You never counted it up?
I lost count after about 85,000. I was counting them on my fingers.
Somebody, you mean you really don't know, Joe? Isn't that an impressive number to know for yourself and look back and say, you know what, I can reflect on that number?
Probably, but in that category, I'm not really that big of a fish. Look at somebody like Jeff Lynne.
Now, Jeff Lynne produced your new record.
Yeah.
Jeff Lynne was, of course, of Electric Light Orchestra, ELO, and he's a great legend.
That guy sold some records.
Did he?
Yeah.
More than you?
ELO, I think so.
But if you count the Eagles in your
Eagles,
record,
Eagles.
Eagles are one of the biggest selling bands of all time.
Yeah,
Hotel California,
Hotel
I think,
California
isn't that the
alone.
one album that, I think that's the #1 album for the Eagles ever?
Greatest hits.
Greatest
The
hits.
greatest hits.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
wow.
go back and forth with Michael Jackson.
What's the best song you ever wrote? Seriously, out of all the songs. I don't know if it was Funk 49, Walk Away. I don't know. I could name Rosemary.
Rosewood Bitters.
Rosewood Bitters. It's more. I think all these great songs. What is the greatest song you ever wrote that you're most proud
The
of?
one you love the most.
Yeah.
Eagles-wise, I co-wrote "Life in the Fast Lane" with
Great
Don
song.
and Glenn.
Right.
Yeah.
Solo-wise, probably Rocky Mountain Way.
Yeah, what a song. Do you still stop and listen to that on the radio? I mean, it's on the radio all the time on classic rock stations. If you hear it, will you stop and listen to it and go, man, that's a good fucking record? Or will
Who
you
wrote
just
that?
Yeah, will you just tune by and say I don't want to hear it again?
You know, one of the things that makes it magic is it's a bunch of guys playing in a room.
Right. Rocky Mountain Way.
You're listening to how it was made.
That groove you can't do with Pro Tools.
No. And you remember when you came up with that, or were you so drunk? Like, was that part of your drunken formula where, like, hey, I get really high and I write? Do you remember any of that process of writing that great song?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
What was the process on that one?
I was in Colorado.
Right.
I had left the James Gang. I was worried that I might have made a mistake.
It's scary.
Yeah.
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 Because that was a successful entity.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we were doing fine.
Why did you leave?
3-piece band. I just got saturated with playing really loud and being like a kick-ass guitar guy.
Right.
Playing through Marshalls and stuff.
Why, you thought on your own you could, tone it down?
I was hearing all these songs like with a piano.
And they didn't want that. The other two guys were against it.
Kinda.
And also your audience demanded you be a certain sound. So
Yeah.
if you went to a piano, you were afraid the audience would reject. So you just said, fuck it, I'll leave the whole thing.
Yeah.
Did those guys want to kill you for breaking up something successful?
No.
Did you call to apologize to them when you got sober?
I didn't have to really apologize. I apologized when I quit. I just said, guys, I can't do this. I'm a musician, too.
Yeah.
And I got to go have a look at that.
And so so you were scared, you were in Colorado.
I'm in Colorado, okay, and I have an album done, which was the Barnstorm album, the first solo album I did, and I'm mowing the lawn. And
you were mowing the lawn.
I was mowing the lawn. Yeah.
Rock stars mow lawns?
I didn't have any words for Rocky Mountain Way, but we had the track done.
Right.
And I'm just dead in the water about this song. What is it about?
You mean you just hear music? There's no vocal. There's no tune, really, except that.
If there were words, I hear where they go.
But you don't have the actual words.
I don't know what they are.
So how do they come to you?
Well, I'm mowing the lawn. I look up, and there's the front range of the Rocky Mountains with snow on them in the summer.
Right.
And it knocked me back because it was just beautiful. And I thought, well, I have committed. I'm in Colorado. It's too late to regret the James Gang. The Rocky Mountain Way is better than the way I had because the music was better. And I got the word BAM. And he's telling us this, tells us that, changes it every day. That's about the James Gang's manager.
Right.
We don't need the ladies crying because the story's sad. That's giving up the regret of leaving the James Gang. And I got all those words all at once, and I ran into the house to write the words down. And the lawnmower kept going over into the neighbor's yard and ate the garden. It was an expensive song to write, but...
Oh, I got the chills when you tell me that.
Yeah, that's incredible.
I get the chills because that's such a fucking cool process. I wish I had that ability.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Do you have trouble with your neighbors? If you had a neighbor, you had a problem where some neighbor was like stalking you or something, or you had to go to court with the guy, or there was something, he came over with an...
Oh, yeah, that guy.
What happened there?
He finds pieces of property and builds houses on them.
Right.
And they shouldn't really have houses on them.
Right.
But he has friends at City Hall.
Oh.
And,
it's a complicated life.
I was wishing he wasn't doing that.
Right.
So I didn't help him.
I see. He got frustrated with you.
And he got frustrated, yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
It's complicated being Joe Walsh sometimes. But now it seems like it's a lot simpler. You get the wife, you're happy.
Oh, it's so much simpler.
Now, let me say that Joe Walsh's new solo album, Analog Man, is in stores tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Hey, I didn't finish the thought, though, with Stevie Nicks. Yeah. I mean, you two became this couple, and she says you are the love of her life.
All those songs were about Joe?
Yeah. She wrote one about me, yeah.
What was the big one about you?
Joe?
Joe just fell asleep.
Yeah.
He's thinking of the name.
I'm trying to I'm embarrassed. I don't
Was it a
remember
Fleetwood Mac song, or was it from one of her solos?
One of her solos.
One of her solo albums?
Yeah. Yeah.
Stand there.
Has anyone ever wrote a song for you?
Hell no. I wish you
No,
would.
that's how the song goes, stupid.
Oh, shit. When are you going to write a song about me? Actually, I got a...
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I got an email from Leslie West. He claims he has an idea. He was thinking of me, wants to write a song about me. I'm very honored.
That's flattering.
I feel like a hot chick.
Well, you better wait till you hear it first.
Yeah.
Give my best to Leslie.
I will. You know he lost his leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, and but he's doing well.
Yeah.
He has a great spirit about him.
He's a great guy.
And a great guitar player.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Now, there's a guy that could probably be on Rolling Stone's list.
Yes.
Where the hell's he?
Exactly.
He's not on the list either?
That's right. Well, anyway, the legendary Joe Walsh, who is doing so well, happily married now.
Happily
Very happy
married.
for Joe.
And Ringo is your brother-in-law.
My brother-in-law.
Do you
guys
hang?
get together?
Yeah, we hang.
You do.
Do you sign autographs?
Joe, do you sign autographs? Because Ringo has stopped signing everything. That was...
I signed his name for him.
You do.
That's why he got me.
Ringo comes over the house, and it's like a family get-together.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun. I mean, that's an interesting thing.
Yeah,
He says, sign all these albums for me. I'm done.
You get along with each other?
Very well.
You do.
You know, he's so down to earth, Paul too, for what those guys have been through.
Right.
And the really good positive energy. And in terms of a family, I got this huge family that came along with my wife, and it's a dynamic I'd never been around because they're really close. And learning to be part of is one of the things that has opened me up.
Right.
And made me feel, given me confidence, which is something I never had. That's why I drank.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're not drinking. I'm glad you're healthy.
So having Ringo, his insight and his wisdom has helped me with my life and as a human being, besides the music part of it.
Yeah, he seems like a real guy. I mean, I got to know Paul McCartney a little bit. What an amazing guy.
Yeah.
I mean, something else.
Yeah.
I always say, you talk about guys who strip it down, so to speak, who are analog men. I was talking the other day, I heard a song of his that I hadn't heard in years. It was from his first solo album after he left the Beatles. It was turn it up. What's the name of that song?
Ooh You.
Ooh You. And I love this song, Ooh You, but it's so fucking stripped down. And in fact, he's in a studio doing it, and he says, turn it up. He's talking to the engineer. It became part of the song.
Yeah.
That's the shit I like.
That's analog.
That's analog. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You and Ringo, you and Ringo ever swap sisters? Would that ever happen? Like you do him?
Howard, I'm not going to stoop to that mentality. Let's go get our asses waxed.
Right. Listen, this. Oh, and by the way, the single is "Lucky That Way." I'll play a little.
Is that right? I want to hear. Yeah.
Let me see. "Lucky That Way" sounds like your life now. Joe Walsh, the new solo album "Analog Man." And that's in stores tomorrow. Why do you always do that? In a lot of your songs, when you're singing about yourself, you say, I'm not that special. I'm like, you know.
But you may know me.
Even like in Life's Been Good, you're like, yeah, my fans love me, but I'm not that great an artist. Why do you put yourself down in your own songs?
Well, I could either explain it or you could listen to the song.
It's in there, okay.
Oh, it's in there, all right. It feels good to be you.
It does. Listen to the chorus.
I am.
Oh, yeah. Here comes the chorus.
When you wrote you had a Maserati, did you really have the Maserati?
It would be logical.
But do you really have the palm trees in the swimming pool now?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah. Here we go.
Here we come. This is it.
There you go.
I'm just lucky that way.
Yeah.
What is it, Gary? How dare you interrupt my... He's handing me a piece of paper.
Let me tell you what it is.
Oh, here. Oh.
That's a song that Stevie wrote for Joe. God, she must have loved you.
Let's see.
The song?
The song is called Has Anyone Ever Written Anything For You, as Joe said. And I thought he was talking to me. Listen to this lyric. You know I'd rather be alone than be without you, don't you know? She'd rather be alone than be without you. What the fuck did you do to this girl? You must
He's just lucky that way.
You must have banged her silly. Were you in love with her?
As a sister.
Really? God, she was, I mean, I imagine this was the 70s, right?
I mean, she's like a soulmate, you know?
You still talk to her?
Once in a while.
This was like in the 70s, right? I mean, was there a more beautiful, physically beautiful woman than Stevie Nicks and all that talent? I mean, you would think that's the whole package. I mean, that would be my fantasy.
Were you not into her?
No, I was, Robin. That didn't come out right. All I'm saying is that we were seeking refuge, kind of, in each other's presence.
Because you both were into drugs at that point?
Kind of, yeah, there was that part of it, but we were on the road, we had careers, we were both lonely.
Why did you never marry her? Did the thought cross your mind at one point?
No.
And you never thought that way even in terms of like a powerful couple? Like, oh my God, there's two incredibly powerful people in rock and roll.
Or maybe that would have been too much.